football.
You don't have to prove
Come on.
anything to me, of
High
course.
school football.
Yes.
I was on the sidelines keeping my own stats.
There you go. Laura
Come
wants
on.
to punch. She wants to pound her chest because she's
Laura's
right.
the only one who's ever
Laura made the
invited me
call.
out here. I was like, girl, I want to go.
Listen, the more women we have
Oh,
in
my
sports
God.
and on camera and on the radio, I'm always going to be happy.
Raise your hand if you ever kept stats at a high school football
Oh, yeah,
Right
game.
here.
Come on.
Yes, right here.
I
Come
once
on.
kept-
There it is. She
I
raised
once
her hand,
kept
too.
stats at a high school game that didn't have hash marks. It just had the
Oh,
lines
yeah.
every 5 yards, and so I was like sort of guesstimating.
Guessing.
Like, oh, that play was like
Oh, yeah.
7.
That's back
Raise
home
your
in the Bay
hand
Area, right?
if you've ever kept stats from inside a van parked on the track at a high school football game because it was
No.
raining up in
No,
Palmdale.
No.
Me? Oh, that's just me?
Let's
Okay.
have done that.
That's
Sure.
homo.
I was like, that looks like 4 yards. All right, cool.
Sure, good enough. Man, a beautiful day out here at
Gorgeous.
Loyola Marymount at Sullivan Field. We're here for Rams camp. Practice getting underway in about an hour or so from now. Pads. It's first day in pads, right?
Day
D-
of
D-Far?
pads. Oh, yeah. This is when scores get
Oh.
settled. All that animosity, Sweats All-American is a real thing. Did you guys have that in softball?
What's a Sweats All-American?
That means you go hard in practice.
Yeah,
We're getting ready to play, and you think it's the Super Bowl, and now we get to put the pads on. Now I get to see
You know
how
what we call
good
that?
you really
We
are.
call that a batting practice legend.
There you go.
There you go.
Exactly.
Batting practice legend.
The 4
you know?
o'clock hero. Yeah,
Yes, that guy.
there it is. Is what that is.
And I mean,
BP legend right here. I can hit him out, no problem.
you guys saw Myles Garrett standing in front of
I
us,
was
right?
like on.
Is that who that was?
That was
Yes,
him.
that
I thought that was like the Hulk or
Eclipse,
something.
right?
It looked like he was in
what was
like a
that?
bodybuilding competition. I was like,
Right. Now he's going to put on pads
Jeez.
today. I can't wait to see what that looks like
That
in
seems
pads,
unfair.
going a million miles an hour when he doesn't have to worry about your safety. I can't wait to see that, yes.
Looking forward to it. We are scheduled to talk to Kobie Turner a little bit later on
Hey,
today,
Lita.
too. That'll
excited.
be near the end of the show if you want to hang
Contract
around,
year.
and be sure to check that out.
Also, I'm really excited because we will have this person on at 3:30, but Kirk Morrison is
What?
here. So
I
we will
am
have
happy Kirk is
on
here.
with us.
You know why? Two of us. You can see we're
Yeah.
two different people.
Oh, I already
Yes,
know that.
thank
Why are you looking at me
Wait,
like
I'm
I
just
don't
telling
know
you,
that?
Was there some debate about this?
Always.
Oh, you
They
didn't
call
hear
him
this?
me,
No.
him all the time.
So,
Yes.
yes, they would call DeMarco Kirk or Kirk DeMarco.
All
And I'm like, you know,
the
there's
time.
two different dudes, right? Like, what are we doing
To
here?
my face on stage at the Mandy.
oh my god.
I had nothing to do with that. I
See?
understand. There's
To be
two.
fair, I think there might have been some mitigating circumstances for the host that night.
Could have
It
been.
might not have been in full capacity.
Could have been.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
did not have their full
Slightly,
faculties
yeah.
about
Sometimes
that.
Yeah, there
Okay.
were
Not
some
there.
signature
Yeah, there's a
drinks
problem
that were
We're a little strong.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
happened to me too.
I
you
was-
know.
You haven't
I had
Mandy's
no
One of those
yet,
Mandy's.
right?
What's that?
You haven't been to a Mandy's
I
with
have
us?
not been to a Mandy's
How can you?
yet.
How can you?
Well, because like
He
so like
just started.
I really haven't been here
We
that
didn't have
long.
one last year.
We didn't
It
have.
didn't
We
happen
haven't
last
had one
year.
last
like
year or the
the
year
first
before.
year, like I think I had something planned, that's why I couldn't be there. So I've never been to a
I
Mandy's.
like that picture on the shot. It's like you've been here all along. You know what I mean?
It feels that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate that you guys
Listen,
have welcomed me
when
in.
you're a fill-in, these are the little
Right?
things we have to endure.
I was excited I got to play softball last year.
That's
like, That
true.
was cool, you know?
Yeah.
I was on the winning side with Momo. It was great.
The,
I have never seen somebody more competitive for that fill-in of the year award.
I was so mad when people make errors behind me. I was like, come on. You need to
Right.
field that ball back
Yes,
there at third.
you
Come
belong
on,
on the
Cappy.
football field,
How many
yes.
errors you got, Cappy?
So DeMarco, because Momo has won fill-in of the year, right?
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
And
say it
Every
like
time.
that, yeah.
DeMarco was like, "I'm coming. I'm coming."
I never
and then
said
he
a word.
became full time.
I never said a word. I didn't know we had the campaign though.
Well, tell you what, there is a guy that I am worried about.
Oh.
Beto.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
You know who would be
No,
your?
you know
no,
why? He
no,
hosts Laker Talk.
No.
He's got the Laker fan vote. Remember that year
Killing it.
Sliwa won
Yeah.
host of the year? That was all the Laker votes.
That's true, but I
Come
think
on.
if anybody,
Yeah.
it would be Geeter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Jeter.
you're right.
Especially
Jeter.
with these new kid
Oh,
on the
yeah,
block.
he's totally the
Jeter.
Laker guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
the new
yeah.
kid on the
Oh,
block.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
he's got a lot
Geeter
of
would be that
energy.
sneaky one in there.
He's going to get the Laker vote for
Got the
sure.
Laker
vote.
He's
got a
we're gonna
perfect
pull the
name.
Laker
Sorry,
vote.
Beto, my people, pero I think it might be Geeter.
He's
Yeah.
But
a
Beto's
Geeter.
like man of the people,
really
man. He's
is.
got like a groundswell of support.
Yeah, but he's been in there and you've knocked him out.
That's true, but not
Yeah.
when he was the host of Lakers Talk.
No, still.
I'm just saying. I don't know, but you're
People
right about
love
Geeter.
you.
He's got the
Love
whole
it.
spectrum
Love it,
audience.
love it,
Oh
love it,
man,
love it, love it.
People love
we're
it.
gonna have to do a campaign. I'm gonna have to decide if I'm gonna try or not.
But you.
Am I gonna campaign? Am I gonna act like it? Like
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
try, or am I
should.
gonna just let it happen?
I should look into how much does it cost to, like, rent a plane with a banner behind it or
No,
something
you should
like
just
that.
be part of
Yeah.
my coalition.
Okay, that's
There you
fine.
go.
So there was
Buying votes. Buying votes.
Okay, that.
Right there.
That.
On the air. Wow.
that there was people that were saying that, there was some AI, some bots happening,
shenanigans.
Oh, really?
some shenanigans. So that's why they made it like a little
all good.
trickier year 3. But listen, all I'm saying is every show that I've been on has won show of the year. So that's the
look
one
at
I
that.
want.
So
There you
no
go.
pressure is what you're saying.
No
Okay.
pressure, because Sedano and
Laura,
Cap had it, and
that's
then
true.
Mason and Ireland, and then this show better get it.
You're the
I'm just
McVay
saying.
of the
Weren't
station.
you?
That's
on
not
the
what I'm
Sleewa
saying.
one?
There you go.
Huh?
Were you Sleewa's producer too?
No, Emily.
Oh, okay.
So I was with Sedano and Cap the first 2 years they won. Then the third year, Mason and Ireland won it. And I was like, okay. I don't win anything else, but I helped win show of the year. So I'm okay with that.
All good. All good.
Oh, man.
No pressure.
Speaking
We're
of
talking
pressure,
about an award show that hasn't even been scheduled.
Right, like, is it
It'll be there.
Like, what are we doing?
Do you believe that this team here, the LA Rams, have
It's like
the
the
most?
Monstars, man.
Do you think they have the most pressure to win this year in the NFL? We talked about that yesterday. The Chiefs are on there, the Lions are on
Chiefs
there,
are
the Bills
always
are
on
on
there,
there,
yeah.
the Eagles are on there, but
Bears probably.
yeah,
I think
Bears are on
Bears.
there. Bears, I think Ben Johnson said something that was awesome. They have been picked as the team most likely to regress.
Ooh.
I think that's fair, right?
That is fair.
I mean, I think it's kind of fair. I think it's also
Young
Ben
quarterback.
Johnson. I think it's also Ben Johnson trying to take some of that pressure off his team by saying
Yeah.
that.
It's a
too.
great statement. At least you're recognizing it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, do you think
Like-
this team should feel pressure or just because this is the most talented squad I've seen
yeah.
since I became a broadcaster for them? When you look, wow, that position is loaded. Wow, that position is loaded.
I don't think there's as much pressure in football because there's so many guys.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that, like, in baseball, it comes down to, like, one pitcher at the end of the game,
That's
right?
true.
But, like,
Or a penalty shot.
yeah, I mean, it's in basketball, there's, like, a couple guys that have to step up in a big game or what. Football, you have to have a lot go right.
True.
Like,
True.
you have to have a lot. You can have a great quarterback, you have a great, but if
Not only do you have
You
a
know-
quarterback moment, you got the MVP.
That's right.
You got the MVP.
Well-
If any team has the right to be like feeling sky high about themselves,
Yeah.
it's this football team here.
And I think with the Rams, I mean, you have the MVP. You were so close to getting to the Super Bowl last year, and I think everybody looked around and said, whoever won that NFC Championship game was probably going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think anybody believed the Patriots were going to win that game. But it's the additions, right? It is getting McDuffie. It is getting
Yeah.
Myles
Garrett. It is the specter of Aaron Donald coming back. I mean, pressure maybe, but I think the general expectation is the Rams are the leader in the clubhouse for this whole thing. Now, a lot of weird stuff can happen between now and February, but
Right.
I think the expectation is if things go according to plan, the Rams are playing at home for probably for the entirety of the postseason,
Yeah.
right? If it goes the way people think it
You know,
could.
I just have a different feeling about the guys who are here. They want to be here. Like, Myles Garrett just finally has a chance to win.
Look.
I mean, like,
Look.
guys who get let out of situations like
Yeah.
he's been in Cleveland, they're so amped to get out here.
I remember.
Like, does that feel like pressure to
What-
you, or does that feel like excitement?
When I was a player, like I didn't know how the rest of the world lived.
Yeah.
You only know how your team lives. So we would get guys that came from like Cincinnati or whatever. This is like the beginning of the
Yeah.
training camp. And they would ask, hey, where do I get socks? And like, well, just go ask that guy right there. That's the
Yeah.
equipment guy. He goes, well, how much do they cost?
Ah,
Like, what do you mean how much do they cost? Just go grab some socks.
yeah.
They don't charge you for socks?
Oh.
Like, no. They charge you for socks? Yeah, man, they charge us for everything. Like, really? Why?
Wow.
It's crazy. He's like, here, you can do this year-round, 24/7 if you'd like. There's always great weather. You have an ownership that believes in the product, so they'll give
Yep.
everything you need. Why wouldn't you want to play here? Why, if you're Myles Garrett, why wouldn't you be the happiest you've ever been?
Right.
And you're going to have a team that actually can keep a lead, which means I can rush the passer 90% of the time. How about that?
And, like, they addressed their big hole from last year in the secondary.
Well, you go into an offseason, Lakers, Dodgers, what have you,
Yeah.
and however the season ends, you have a list of things you need to fix, right? I have never seen a team fix everything that
Yeah.
ailed them in one offseason, plus get better at one spot.
Right.
Fix the special teams. Best long snapper in the game. Bubba Ventrone is here. We mentioned those two corners, and you added Myles Garrett, all in one offseason.
I think it's the thing that we sort of take for granted being here in L.A., right? You mentioned the Lakers. You mentioned the Dodgers. These are teams that have historically, when they have holes, have gone out and done whatever it takes to fix them, right? They have gone above and beyond. And
Especially the Dodgers.
The Dodgers have. But, I mean, even the Lakers, and I know this year's sort of weird, and they're trying to figure themselves out, but it has never been an issue of want to with those franchises here. Whereas you talk about people coming over from other places and saying things like, do they charge you for socks, right? Like, it's just a given in place in this city, for instance, that you want to win, and something like that, like, yeah, you're going to do what you can to make your players happy, to keep them here.
Aren't you happy about that with the Lakers? It seems like now you're free to be a normal team.
How so?
You don't have the
LeBron of it all.
Yeah.
We just talk about LeBron, but not talking about LeBron.
I was going to say something else, but I would have gotten punched in the face.
It's not like Voldemort.
800 pounds,
like, you name.
But seriously, I mean, isn't it? I mean, regardless, like you said, if you go backwards 10 games, but at least you have a chance to function like a normal team now. Isn't that kind of refreshing?
Yeah. Well, and I think also they sign guys to 4-year contracts. Like they sign role players to 4-year contracts. When you do that with a role player who's like, he's probably just happy to get 2 years. You know, most role players Colin Sexton's one of the guys that got 2 years, but the other guys got 4. Like Mamu got 4 years. Like that's a big. Quentin Grimes got 4 years. For guys like that, usually, especially to join a team like this, that shows a belief in you as a player that they're going to give you some time to find how it works. There's some time to grow together, and like I think. You know, when LeBron's on your team, you always are trying to win a championship. You're always trying to just plug and play, fill the holes that you guys that you have.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of, like, everybody laughs. That's why there's so many new players.
You got a bunch of mercenaries.
Yeah, when you have everybody who's thinking about their contract in the back of their head, that's not great for team psychology. That's not,
Marcus, so this is the cool thing about this team, right? I mean, football economics says when you have a quarterback making that much money, you're supposed to go cheap everywhere else.
Right.
They have managed to keep both and get better. So that's what I mean. I mean, I don't know if pressure is the right thing to say, but I do know what the expectation is here, and that's to win everything.
I mean, to me, there's more pressure when there's a team that's been together forever, that hasn't been able to win, that they blow it. Like Buffalo has pressure.
Right.
I think Buffalo has probably the most pressure in it. Right? To me, that's a team that's gotten close, and they have not won. They have not broken through. But the Rams, these guys are just so excited to be here now.
Yeah, no, they have. I think you're right. I mean, that Josh Allen window, they see it closing there in Buffalo. I mean, the Rams, obviously, they got one with Stafford. They got close last year. It still feels like it's very viable. Pressure is not the right word. I think belief, I think is a strong word for this team.
I'd say hype.
Well, I mean, what do you – like when Nick Saban was rolling with Bama, I mean, I wonder what that group thought about each and every season.
That's right.
Was it pressure, or was it like, look, we are freaking loaded? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a little pressure, though, too.
Yeah. Is it really?
I mean, because if you don't perform, you're gone.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
And that's college. Like, in the NFL, you've made it already. You're here.
Yeah. I
but when you look around, that's what I'm – as a player, I kept telling Travis, like, you guys have no idea what it feels like when you have a quarterback like him. It like just makes everything easier. So you've got you've got good backs, good corners, a coach that – probably, if he stopped coaching now, would go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that's only 10 years. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So it's not really just pressure. It's like, hey, look, if we play up to what's on the back of the jersey, we're going to be where we need to go. So I don't know if it's pressure. It's more like excitement. Let's just get this thing going.
For sure. They've got a great quarterback. They got a great wide receiver in Puka Nacua as well. Going to talk a little bit about what the future is for Puka in the long term in his contract situation. That plenty and more coming up live from Rams camp. It's Marcus, it's DeMarco, it is Momo here on 710 ESPN, and it's a Live Nation Ticket Friday on ESPN LA. Listen all day for your cue to call and win a pair of tickets to see the Black Crowes live at the Hollywood Bowl on August 17th for sure. One legendary band, one unforgettable night. Listen all day for your chance to win. Presented by Live Nation only on ESPN LA.
Didn't the Black Crowes have that wild album?
Let's see if I can win.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Did you wind up buying any of those really nice fresh chicharrones you sent me the pictures of?
No, so I don't get the chicharrones. I'm not a huge chicharrones guy, but they have them right next to the carnitas, and that's what I get. The carnitas, yeah.
All right.
One day you'll have to come down. We'll put one of those carnitas or those chicharrones right in your mouth.
Fresh, too.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Hey, LA, it's Bethel Duran, and let me tell you about the summer deals that are sizzling right now at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. How about a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $259 a month for 36 months plus tax? $259 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma? It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $49.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 7/31/2026.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Waba Grill. It's flavorful.
Pick me up and never put me down.
It's quality. It's fresh. It's spicy. Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fiery chili crisp. Get yours now, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Call Jacob.
Listen, Cappy, I've been in an accident, you've been in an accident. It's a very traumatizing situation, okay? We've all been there. And the reality is, we tell people all the time because we would do it too, okay? When we get into an accident, we will call one person. We count on Jacob because Jacob is the man you can trust. He's been doing it for people in L.A. for nearly 3 decades.
Right. 1-800-345-6789. That's how you call Jacob. And by the way, we talk about car accidents a lot. It's not just car accidents. You could be in a grocery store and slip and fall. You could be walking across the street as a pedestrian and get hit by a car. You could be on a motorcycle and you could get hit. It's not just purely being in a car accident. Any kind of an accident, that's why you call Jacob.
Right, and I counted on Jacob when the insurance company changed their tone with me. I'm like, whoa. You know what? I don't think I need to talk to you. I think I need to call Jacob. That's when I counted on Jacob, Cappy.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Yo, real talk, real sports, real LA. Yo, what's up? It's Will I Am, and you're locked into DeMarco and Travis on ESPN LA.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
DeAndre looked at me like I had 3 heads.
I don't know the words. I just know that
Every time I hear this song, I think of DeAndre. He's
Oh, really?
Like, what's that mean?
I think
I'm like, I don't know.
I think of Wingstop.
That's
That
true.
damn commercial would never stop playing.
That's true.
Back in LMU for Rams PM. DeMarco, Travis, Marcus, DeMarco, Momo, and joined by our pal, Kurt Morrison, man. Good to see you.
I have something.
Hello, friends.
So you know we joke a lot about DeMarco and Kirk and Kirk and DeMarco.
Yeah.
I swear to you, if you look at our YouTube chat, DeMarco is gone and it's only Kirk.
I'm switching. Look it. I'm in between Marcus and Momo. We're here
Whoever
now.
that guy was that made that one
come
mistake.
here.
He has no idea what he started.
Get in here,
Your
Mark.
show.
There we go.
Your name is
There we
on the
go.
For our
show.
folks at
Stand next to
YouTube.
me.
There we
Oh
go.
my God.
That was
It's going to be Momo in the middle.
There
Yes.
you
Okay.
go. That's horrible.
Hello, friends.
Hello,
What's up,
friend.
man?
Hello,
Go
friend.
ahead,
Hold on.
How is you?
Hello, friend.
We shouldn't do this at Rams Camp. I was going to give you a raise.
No,
but we can't do it at Rams.
No. That's not. You can't. You that. No.
We'll have you here.
No, that is
We will have to
disrespectful.
ask you about
They
that
don't
at
hate
some
the Raiders.
point,
The Raiders
though, right?
Okay, I'm coming to
Come
your
on, the Raiders are the best team in football.
I'm
The
coming
Raiders
to camp,
have the number 1 pick in the draft.
I mean, you guys, the Avengers are here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, led by Myles Garrett.
How about that, right?
Is he also moonlighting
on like Sunset Boulevard or Hollywood as a real Avenger.
Okay, I think he's in the new Spider-Man movie that came out.
That's what it is.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. You know this, right? You saw Jared Verse. That's a young bull, right?
Yeah.
Never trade him for anything.
No.
Other than that.
Other than that.
Other than Myles
that is
Garrett.
a specimen.
Yes.
Like, it motivates you to just like, you know what? I'm about to go do some curls. Right. Just go to the gym real quick to go do something. He is like, it's crazy to see Myles Garrett here. And then you see like Matthew Stafford just cruising by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's on a vacation. He's like, I got the young guys working. I'm just going to come and show up, give them a high five, give them some, some virtual support, and that's it. It's like it's a different vibe here.
Yeah.
At Rams camp, Raiders camp. It's Raiders camp. I'll tell you that.
You guys have an Oxnard?
Yeah, no, we're in Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
And practice starts at 7:30 a.m.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
You have to.
Oh, so you got to get there like 6:30.
Because it's 127.
Correct.
By like 9 a.m.
For all the Raider fans out there, all they want to talk about is Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Max Crosby in the trade that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And Clint Kubiak. That's it.
Okay.
That's what everybody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm here from afar.
What about Cousins?
That's still part of the Fernando conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
But that's it. Nobody wants. You talk about the Rams.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh my God.
Where do you want to start? Super Bowl's in Los Angeles. Okay, can the Rams get back? Matthew Stafford, reigning MVP. Puka Nacua, his contract. Myles Garrett is here. Jalen Watson, Trent McDuffie, Nate Landman. I mean, you can go on and on. No Rob Havenstein. How do you feel about that? The last St. Louis Ram.
I know. That's the wildest thing ever.
I never had a chance. I was going to text you.
Yeah, end
the
of an
last
era.
St. Louis Ram.
Yeah.
Like, now these are like real like L.A. Rams now.
End of an era.
This
I know.
is real L.A. Rams now. No more St. Louis.
I'm happy for Warren McClendon, who's taking over for him. And, we know Jackie Slater.
Jackie
so
Slater.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie and I both agree this is a right tackle football team.
It is. Okay.
Which means when you're the right tackle, you're supposed to be there 10 years, 12 years, 125. You know what I mean? So Warren McClendon's a dude that grew up in a hurry. He really did.
He had to.
I mean, but he even looks different. He looks like a grown man. You know, when they come out of school, they still look like kids with the baby fat. Then all of a sudden you see him, he's got a beard. He walks different.
I don't know about Avila, though. He's still got the little baby face.
He's not married yet. It's coming. It's coming. You change when that happens. But, yeah, a lot of good stuff. But real quick, Mendoza, what's your impressions of Mendoza?
We're just I keep telling everybody who will listen to me. I told Momo this. We don't deserve him. We don't deserve him.
Really?
We
what
don't.
does that mean?
He is the most genuine, nicest guy that I have. And I covered him in college at Cal. But to watch where he's come from this redshirt freshman quarterback at Cal to being the Heisman Trophy winner, national champion, #1 overall pick, and to give him his time to give you the most thoughtful and insightful interviews I've ever been a part of. Like, DeMarco, he will sit down and you ask him one question, and you're going to walk away saying, damn, I feel like I'm a better person just talking to him. You know what I mean? Because he is so genuine with his thoughts, with his answers, and you just can't give. That's a great
look
picture.
at this. I just went up to him at the ESPYs, and he was just like, "Oh, sure, I'll take his coffee with." I mean, he just seemed like, oh golly gee, happy to be there.
You ask him a question, and you just, hey, how was your first training camp, or whatever. He's going to give you about a 5-minute answer where you walk away impressed, and he's telling you everything. Just certain things that you never really think about. Like I thought about the cleats when I came out here, the type of grass that we're playing on, and I'm thinking about getting my feet in the ground and trying to make sure I'm turning my hips and my arm angles. Those are the things that I'm learning in my first training camp. That
sounds like a nice
I'm
kid.
thinking about 5 years from now.
How's he going to be in cell block E?
I'm like, that does not sound like a Raider, by the way.
He does it, but that's what it is. Like, and then you come here and you see like the reigning MVP, right, in Matthew Stafford, and it's just a totally different vibe. Because also the other first-round quarterback that was drafted is Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
So everybody's here watching it. What's the plan for Ty? What's going to happen?
I haven't seen him walk by yet. Have you?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. But he's I
couldn't take my eyes off him.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I looked for when I came out here. Yeah, I wanted to see how tall he was, what he looked like.
Yeah.
He's bigger than you think, and he's more competitive than what you think. But Stafford right now, and it's a rarity when you see one of those greats, those Hall of Fame dudes that's 37. He's on a whole different level. Like his mindset is somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like golf type stuff. So, but it's not supposed to be that way. NFL economics does not allow you to have a quarterback like him and a Myles Garrett and a good set of corners, 2 good running backs.
Right.
You know, how is this team constructed when you have all of that? Most teams are still trying to get just half that.
You just want one of those.
Right.
And you got multiple, like,
or you do
level.
just have one of those.
Yes, that's it. And you got to make that work, whereas they have a multitude of guys, doesn't matter where they're at. Offensive line, defensive backs, linebackers, wide receivers. I mean, tight ends. How many tight ends you got? Then you look at the quarterback position. It was crazy, though, because I saw Sean McVay. And you don't realize this, guys. And I just looked at him and said, Sean, I think about when I turned 40 where I wanted to be. Or when I see a lot of these coaches who turn 40 and they're finally getting their first head coaching job.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McVay has been a head coach in the National Football League for 10 years. For a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is unreal. Like, a decade. And I feel like he still can get better as a head coach. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
10 years into it, he's just like, he's now into that phase where I know where I'm going. And I want to throw this out there.
Yeah.
Is he not turning into it? I know he needs more championships.
To what?
Is he more like a Phil Jackson now with the type of personalities and players who he's coaching? Because a lot of people are going to say, you know what? He's supposed to win because he's got this guy. But we know how difficult it is to win when you have these types of players.
It's changed a few times. He's got a hell of a tree. I think that's the only thing that separates, I mean, of course, time and wins, but him and Belichick. Yeah. Belichick's tree didn't really grow. They didn't
blossom.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
Most of his guys are still doing pretty good.
As, like, when you deal with an all-time great,
correct,
they are measured against other all-time greats.
Yes.
Yep.
Like, so Sean could be that.
He could be that.
But Phil, let me just remind you. Phil Jackson has 11 rings.
I know.
11.
But we always.
Sean's got one. Like,
okay.
I mean, he's really a great young coach, but call me in 20 years when he has
But, Momo, I
think
think
it's harder
one
to get.
football ring is worth two.
I was going to say, would you say it's harder to get?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One football ring is worth two NBA
But after
rings.
that, I mean, you talk about it.
Look, the comp is going to be Belichick, right? He's the one with the most rings.
Correct.
Andy Reid won a bunch there, but, I mean, he's not going to – like, but in the modern era, I think the comp is probably Belichick.
Is it too strong to say it's Super Bowl or bust? Is it too hard to say Super Bowl or bust for this team?
No, that's what it is. When you go all in the way they have, like you're saying, we are going all in to go and win a championship. It's set up for it. It's set up that. Remember, it's funny because we got to think back to when they first made the trade for Matthew Stafford. They were all in because of what? The Super Bowl was going to be in Los Angeles. We got to go make a splash, and they went out and they got Matthew Stafford. But that wasn't enough because they realized halfway through the season, we're not as good as we think we are. Go and give me Von Miller. Go and give me Odell Beckham. You know what I mean? Like that was all in, and you realize that during the season. Where now they're like, you know what? We don't have to wait till the season. Let's start off from the beginning.
So, Kirk, here's what I hope for you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you were talking about Fernando Mendoza and how he stands next to Kirk Cousins and is osmosis that's happening here, right? I hope that you being here today around the Rams, around the Monstars, around the Avengers, whatever we're going to call them, I hope that by osmosis, just a little bit of this winning transfers over to
you.
I agree.
You can't do that.
If you can
denying that.
Give me 3 or 4 extra
you
wins.
can't
Come on
do that.
now.
No, get your own mojo.
No,
seriously.
I went through the valley. We all did. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been there.
Raiders
Get yourself out.
We've been in the Grand Canyon for 20 years. Come on now.
All we had was Steven Jackson.
Can I leave you with a joke?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, one joke.
Uh-oh.
All right, one joke. And I shouldn't even do this joke, but I'm going to do it anyway.
All right.
DeMarco, how do you spell Jeff Fisher?
Oh, no.
How do you spell it?
I'm scared of this answer.
Fisher, like Fisher. How do you spell it?
You spell it 8 and 8.
Kirk Morrison, everybody.
That was unnecessary.
Hey.
Tip your waitress.
Unnecessary.
9 o'clock show, same as the 7 o'clock show. Speaking of roster construction, we are going to talk with Kevin Dimoff coming up here live from Rams training camp. DeMarco and Travis, Marcus, DeMarco, and Momo here on 710 ESPN. First, let you know Rams training camp is back today. Tune in this afternoon from 3 to 6 right now for DeMarco, Ramona, and me, Marcus, live from Rams training camp at LMU. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, powered by Waba Grill. It's for you.
Summer in SoCal, lots of cars, lots of kids, lots of cones when you think about it. Lots of construction out there. So a lot of chances, more chances that you'll get hit, banged, there's an accident, there's a problem. So if there is, make sure you go see my guy, Attorney Big Al. Let me give you the number right now so you can write it down. 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. Big Al has been helping everybody in California for over 15 years. He is a sports fan. He loves the Kings. He loves us. He speaks the lingo, so he gets it. He'll be your friend fast. If something happens, things can get overwhelming really, really fast. Between trying to deal with the insurance company, which will be frustrating, you know this. It feels like they're always trying to rip you off. If you have to get your car fixed, that's another problem. If you get hurt, God forbid, you have to deal with doctors. It can turn your whole world upside down just as the kids are going back to school. It's a mess. This is where Big Al will step in for you. Lock in that number again, 1-800-HURT-123. He'll guide you through the process, protect your rights, help you understand what you may be entitled to. Here's the biggest thing. Don't let the insurance company call the plays and call the shots. Make your first call to attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123. They're available 24/7. The first consultation is free. If there's no recovery, there is no fee. 1-800-HURT-123 or visit attorneybigalca.com.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level with Pechanga's SoCal Tier Status Match Program. Bring in a rewards card from one of 21 eligible Southern California casinos for exclusive benefits. Earn more at Pechanga Resort Casino with SoCal's best tier status match. Qualified members have a chance to win $25,000 club dollars. Pechanga's limited time tier match program ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st next year. Offer open to new and existing Pechanga Rewards members. Visit Pechanga Rewards for details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he can be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work? They do work. No,
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Sir. By your Rams, Jim. On a beautiful Friday afternoon, the DeMarco and Travis Show. Marcus, DeMarco, Momo here. And joined now, very happy to be joined by Rams team president Kevin Dimmock.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, man. How you doing?
It's great to be here.
Are you in the air or are you on the ground? Where are you right now?
I'm on the ground, and I'm happy to do it in a day that Travis isn't here. So, you know, it's a win.
There you go. Today. Feel free. Feel free. What a squad. Unbelievable offseason. When you talk about going into from one season to the next, what you have to get done. Fixing your quarterback room. You got Myles Garrett on the field. Matthew Stafford has been walking around. Wow, unreal.
Yeah, I don't think you thought of where we would wind up. I think when the season ended in mind, you know, clearly an idea to get the defense better, right? Like he had to upgrade the talent a little bit there, find a way to close out games. You know, we struggled whether it was Carolina in the playoffs, Carolina, Chicago, Seattle, to really make those stops when we had to. And I think we went into, hey, how do we get better as a defensive back room? We have a great front. That all works. Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, you re-sign Q Lake, you re-sign Cam Curl, you feel really good about the group, and then you get presented an opportunity to go get a Myles Garrett, and you kind of just always say, like, is this real? And then when you watch him out here, you're like, is this real? You know, and then you're fortunate enough to keep most of the team together. I think, you know, when you come out to camp, you realize how many of these guys have been together for a while. They've grown up together, how the system's the same, and, you know, people have just jumped in seamlessly, and it's been fun.
One of the things I think you guys have done, and maybe this is kind of a new experience, is you've reinvented this team. You built it once, and then you had to. There were a little trough there, but then you rebuilt it. Does it feel different this second time around?
You know, it's a little bit different in the sense I think that this is truly a homegrown built team. The first iteration of the Super Bowls, You traded for Brandon Cooks. You traded for you signed Ndamukong Suh. You traded for Jalen Ramsey. You traded for Marcus Peters. You kind of built it that way on the fly. And there were some, certainly Jared, Todd, Cooper Kupp, you had some homegrown pieces. This one, you kind of tore it back down after the Super Bowl, rebuilt it with those pieces, and then finished it off with a few additions. So I do think it feels a little bit different. But, look, I think great teams, if you have the chance to go back to the Super Bowl, we've seen teams do it, the Eagles, some others where they've done it in different iterations. I think great organizations can follow different philosophies to get to the same place.
Talking with Rams team president Kevin Demoff, one of the things that has been a constant in the NFL, at least recently, has been trying to win when you've got that rookie quarterback, you've got him on that rookie contract. You guys have been able to build this, having a veteran guy in Matthew Stafford, being the MVP, and still not having to sort of go frugal in other places. How have you guys been able to sort of do this sort of financial wizardry, I guess?
Well, it starts with you have to have players on rookie contracts who maybe aren't quarterbacks, right? If you're paying a quarterback, and to be fair to Matthew, he could have made a lot more at every stop along his way than he asked us for. He always gave a little bit less to make sure we could sign those players. But when you look at this team, Puka Nacua on a rookie contract, when you look at Warren McClendon, when you look at Steve Avila, when you look at Kobie Turner, you start to go through the list. We have a lot of guys who are on Byron Young, rookie contracts, younger salary scales that have way outperformed that. The time will come to pay them this year, next year, but you have a whole host of starters that are really at that lower level before they get paid again, and I think that's been one of the nice things to go piece this team together. The depth of the drafts from 22, 23, 24, 25 really makes up the bulk of this roster, and then you add on some high-priced talent.
The coaching is the undervalued part of this team because you have to bring those rookies into the fold and get them ready to go as soon as possible because it saves money and it makes you better in the long run. But of all the decisions you guys have made, I think the one that you hit on was hiring Sean McVay in the first place. Way back when. I mean, can you take me through that process when you first met him? How old was he? 30 years old?
He was 30 years old.
30 years old. And you're making a choice to make him the head coach and then go all the way to where we are now.
Look, I think, DeMarco, you obviously know the history. We had gone 11 years without being above 500. We had had all kinds of different coaches. And I think when we went into that process, we were fortunate. We had hired Jeff Fisher coming off 5 years. He did a great job kind of modernizing the franchise, stabilizing it. We just couldn't get over the hump. But I think for us, what we remembered was Jeff Fisher was the belle of the ball when we hired him. All 7 teams wanted him. We were fortunate enough to get him. He did a great job. But when you got into the next process, it didn't matter whether we hired the one everybody wanted and it didn't work out. We had tried all kinds of different iterations. When you met Sean McVay, you were like, this guy is going to be special. And if the only reason not to hire him is because he's 30 years old, 2 years from now he's going to be coaching against you somewhere and you're going to be like,
yeah.
We knew it.
Yeah.
Right? And,
yep.
Like, we knew it, and we didn't do it because he was 30. And I think at the time, we looked at it and said, we can grow with him as an organization, as a franchise. We're not going to win the Super Bowl in 2017. We don't think that is realistic from where we're at. Why don't we grow alongside him? Now, sure enough, we go out, we have the number one offense in 2017. We make the playoffs for the first time. We're in the Super Bowl a year later, but everybody, and for so long there was the conversation, how do you go find the next Sean McVay? There is no next Sean McVay. He is a unicorn, truly, in terms of how he leads, his leadership style, his ability to communicate, his X's and O knowledge. He's the complete package. And you said undervalued. I look at his deal. I'm not sure he's undervalued.
Yeah, he's like, I'm paying.
I didn't mean
and I'm pretty sure, every time I read the head coaching rankings, he's up near the top. So, and, we don't want to let it go to his head, but look, he's special. The franchise is where it is now because of him, because of his relationship with Les Snead. And one of the things I do love about Sean is he's everything that's right with football. He wants to get better each year as a leader, as a human, as a communicator. He lets everybody else in the organization do their jobs. He's not trying to take anybody else's role. He wants to be the best head coach and leader for us he can be, and it is rare that you find that trade. And, just turned 40, and hopefully he's got another good 10 years in him.
There you go. Yeah. How about underappreciated? Is that better?
Yeah.
See?
Okay. So, look, I got to go for the real story now, though. When are you going to tell us about Aaron Donald? When are we going to hear about that? You got some plan
I feel like
for the
we
reveal?
hear about it every day. Like, I feel like...
No, but you might actually know.
Our head coach said he's heard nothing, so I've heard nothing.
There you go.
Talking about Kevin Demoff, team president of the Rams here. Talk about just the vibe out here because, obviously the weather is great. It's Southern California. We love it. But it just feels like not just an excitement, but just don't know if looseness is the word, but everybody just feels happy and ready to be here and just excited about this season. Just kind of talk about the feeling out here.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know if any of you, Mark, you may. We had our Rams revealed event at YouTube Theater last week to kind of kick off training camp, and the energy and excitement in that building is nothing I've seen in this organization. It even surpassed when we won the Super Bowl, and kind of the excitement in this city, this organization around this team is at a level that I haven't seen before. And I think it's great to see that come. Obviously, we're 0-0. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very high bar, and when you go in a season where, everybody has you pegged as the hunted, there's only one outcome that everybody's really going to enjoy. But I think if you put that aside, when you talk to our fans, when you look at the state of the organization, when you talk to the players, there's a comfort level with who we are. They're comfortable in their own skin. They understand the expectations. They're embracing them. I think our fans are. And, you'll never take for granted having a team that is coming off of consecutive playoff years, growing and getting better, but continues to push the envelope. And I think the one thing this offseason, I think we would have been close to Super Bowl favorites just coming off of last year. Losing at the end, make some tweaks, you have a draft, you add, we would have been right there. This organization's never complacent. Ownership's edict to us is get better at every turn, try to find every advantage you can, and figure out how we go make a difference, how we go push to win a Super Bowl. And I think everybody in this atmosphere, whether it's fans, the organization, staff, players, feel that here at LMU.
Who do I have to thank for that fearsome white? I'm not a jersey guy, but my God, wow.
Really the fans. As we've always gone through this process, we've wanted to figure out how we do a white and blue uniform. Dating back to when we came back to L.A. and we had that really as our mantra, with the uniforms that we had. We've always tried to figure it out. How can you do it in a way? But I think there's always been this sense, too, of – and this was a question that got asked by JB and a few others last week when we announced uniforms. You wanted to set up your own culture and standard for this version of the Rams. Mm-hmm. We didn't want to just borrow on history. We wanted to go create our own history, our own energy, our own fan base, and then look back to history. Right? And I think there's a very different this group has established themselves on their own. The Sean McVay era Rams, the return to Los Angeles era Rams, people know who they are. They know the players. Now you can harken back to history rather than relying on history, I think, as a crutch to build your organization that way.
Hey, as a resident of Woodland Hills and San Fernando Valley, I drive by what you guys are building out there every day. It's going to be a whole new city out there.
I can always rely on you for the Valley question.
I'm the Valley girl. I need to know. It's going to – I can't believe how massive this complex is.
And, you really feel the size now that the mall is basically knocked down, and you kind of see across there. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to redevelop the Valley. And, we're going to keep talking about this until it's fruition. But you get excited, and now that mall is down, we're going to start construction on some of the pieces where the mall was this fall, and really we're working towards with the city entitlements for the new practice facility and what that's going to look like. And I think it's got everybody excited for sure. But the good part is, our players, they come to work each day. They love the facility that we're in. They put in the work, and I think it's great to have the future and what it's going to mean. I think for the city and that investment in the Valley. But it doesn't. There's no excuses we have today. We have a great place to go to work and excited to do it.
Looking forward to it. Excitement, certainly the buzzword out here at Rams Camp. Kevin Dimoff, team president for the Los Angeles Rams. Happy to have you here and enjoy camp and good luck this year.
Thank you. It's going to be fun. It's always a pleasure. Ramona, Kirk.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
see?
Come on. I love it. He listens to the show. I love it. That's great.
Absolutely love it. All
boy.
Got a little race to the crown coming up. Stick around. More Rams training camp here. DeMarco and Travis, Marcus, Momo, and DeMarco here on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma Brands radio station.
Hey, it's Mason. For the ultimate immersive sports experience, get into Cosm. See all your favorite summer sports on a massive 87-foot wraparound high-resolution display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports for all the big games. And in the Cosm Dome, August 1st and 2nd, it's Summer Slam 2026. The Cosm Deck, by the way, Cosm's signature menu of local food favorites, craft cocktails and beers. For tickets, go to Cosm.com, and I'll see you at Cosm.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close annual lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. There's no security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
It's time for Race to the Crown right now on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Race to the Crown is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, California's #1 Chevy dealer 13 straight years. Huge inventory, outstanding service. Rotolo takes pride in doing it right. Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason. Time for Race to the Crown right now.
I'm going to take this. And DeAndre was already trying to back out. He's like, there's enough people to do it, but no.
What's he trying to back out of?
The Race to the Crown.
Why was he trying to back out?
I don't know. You could ask him. He's in the studio.
Why are you trying to back out?
Nah, because, he
doesn't know Wesley Snipes movies.
No, because, I'm remote, and I just felt like there's already 4 of you over there. So, I mean, it's not a big deal.
That right now?
Yes, we
are.
love
you.
We're
Come
drafting
on.
now, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah,
all right. So it's the order here is D-Far first. I'm second. Then it's Marcus. Then it's DeAndre.
All right, let's go.
And then Momo is last. So, Momo, if you need some time, we can give you some time, okay? So, D-Far, in honor of Wesley Snipes, we will be drafting the movie.
Yay.
So, start, cameo, anything in there. So, I know there's one that's going to go. So, yes, if you take you take the entire thing.
I don't think, I don't think it's going to be there for me at the fourth pick,
All right.
but okay.
All right. So, you get 4 and 5, by the way. All right. DeMarco.
New Jack City. Nino Brown.
That is not where I thought you would
Are
go
you
with
kidding?
number 1.
I know. I tried to throw you off. I wanted New Jack City.
All right.
All along.
I mean, you had the number 1 pick. You could have taken whatever you wanted.
The soundtrack was number 1. The movie became like an indie hit, made a lot of money. Mario Van Peebles, his best work ever. Nino Brown, or do you know Wesley Snipes was supposed to play the cop?
Oh, he's supposed to be the Ice-T's role.
Ice-T, right, and they flopped.
Scotty
yes.
Appleton.
Give me Nino Brown and New Jack City.
All right. That's not where I thought he was going.
Me neither.
At all.
I might be there for me at 4 then.
It might be there.
So, of course, I was between, I'm just going to say it because somebody's going to take it, the Blade series, the Blade Trinity.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I was
Wait,
giving up
I
Blade.
didn't say I was going to take that, though.
Oh. No.
Actually, just kidding. Of course I'm going to take that.
I was like, what? I really thought that was
going to take
that was going to be the number 1 pick. That's what I
thought
assumed.
that's why I was like, yo, you didn't go with Blade? Like, what is wrong with you? All right, Marcus, what you got?
Well, then, if that's the case, I mean, here being in Los Angeles where the sun is shining
Come
bright,
on, leave it for me.
it's pretty.
Leave
It's
it
so
for me.
pretty.
Leave it for me.
It's got to be Sidney
Leave it
Dean.
for me.
It's got to be Sidney Dean at 3.
Sidney Dean. Yes,
Say
sir.
white men can't jump.
Yeah.
That's the one I would
like
want.
that movie.
Okay.
I actually was between that and Blade. If he took Blade, I was going to take that one.
Did you guys see the remake?
No, I can't.
didn't.
Not at all.
That
Didn't even
seems
try.
that seems sacrilege.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't watch it. Yeah, couldn't bring
All
myself
right.
to watch it.
Well, all right. Okay.
DeAndre
then
takes
I got to
it.
get.
Wait, Momo. DeAndre goes first.
Oh, wait. I thought I had. I thought
So I
he
just want to
wasn't
make sure was Blade taken off.
Why do
Yes.
I thought I had
Okay.
pick 4.
No, it was DeAndre. You're last.
Dang.
You get 5 and 6. You
This
get
is,
5
this
and
is the first time I ever got to do this. I don't know. Okay.
DeAndre, go first.
Fine.
I'm going to take Demolition Man.
Oh my God,
that's
I
a
hate
good
you.
one.
Good call.
All right.
Yeah, great movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got 2 good picks
You got
now.
2 good.
All right. We're gonna go with Major League.
There you go.
Oh,
all right.
There you
Good
go.
pick.
There you
Okay.
go.
There
And
you
then
go.
Oh, I was gonna go Demolition. Okay. Let's go. Should I go Jungle Fever?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Like it. Put it
Good
on
call.
there.
Let's
That's
do
a
it.
good one.
Yes.
Okay.
Good call.
All right, DeAndre, back to you.
Okay, so
Great soundtrack. Good soundtrack.
all right, so
Man.
this movie was on Netflix, and it came out in 2019. And I'm going to go with Dolomite Is My Name. I don't know if you guys seen it
Dolomite
yet.
is my name.
That was a good flip,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
All right. So it's back to me now?
Yes.
All right. I got a couple different ways I can go, but you know what? You got to always bet on black. We're going to passenger 57.
How dare you? How dare you? Oh my God! Always bet on black. Come on, he sold that line.
Really,
didn't
really
he?
mad that you got that. Okay. Okay, so you already took 2 of the movies that I wanted. and Momo took Jungle Fever. So I will take Money Train.
Nice. Good one.
Good call.
Yes, Woody Harrelson was a loser in that movie. Oh, my God. J-Lo. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was like her first major movie, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
What was the guy's name? He used to play Beretta.
Oh, Robert Blake.
Robert Blake was in that movie. Yes. Oh, my God.
All
evil.
right, D-Far, you get 2.
Okay, I got 2. Have you ever seen, well, do you guys like Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
There you go. Rising Sun is a great movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I can't find it anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it never comes on again.
I mean, I'm sure if you paid like $4.99 on Amazon, you could probably get it.
I'm sure I could.
Sushi.
You're right. I'm sure I could. I have another one?
Yes.
Okay, see, if Travis was here, he would like, oh, my God, I hate it. But I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. Give me The Fan.
Oh, I was saving that one.
Love that one.
That is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
See, you're a baseball guy. That's why.
Because it was bad. I almost walked out of that.
It was awesome. Hey, Bobby.
I was going to take that one.
Oh, you were
yes.
Hey, Bobby.
I'm so mad at you.
I literally almost walked out of the theater on that movie.
so mad.
John Kruk gets killed in it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now I have decisions because most of the ones that I wanted are gone. All right, so, okay. I'm going to take The Art of War.
Ooh, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to go with a different one. I'm not going to put it out there.
I know the movie. I was not in love with that movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Biehn. That was the other
There's
guy.
so many. Okay,
right.
I'll go with that one. I'll
Okay.
go with The Art of War.
Okay, so now this is what I'm surprised you didn't take this, DeMarco. We're digging back in the crates, right?
Okay,
we're going
wait,
way
hold
back
on.
in the crates.
Mo better?
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Good one.
You know what? I didn't even think of that one.
Football.
Yeah. They have the funniest blooper ever in any movie. You know what that blooper is?
No.
So Woody Harrelson is wearing number 33, right? When he gets the football, he turns into a black dude. He gets tackled, he gets up, it's Woody again. I'm like, how did you guys let this through continuity? Yeah.
I just remembered one that I should have taken. Anyways, DeAndre, what's your last one?
I believe this one is still on the board, and I'm going to take Undisputed.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. The fight movie.
Yep.
That's right.
All right.
Bing Rames. They fight in jail. Yeah.
Okay.
And Momo?
How about To Wong Fu? Thanks for
You know what? I dig it.
Why not?
I respect it.
Did you really?
Why
yeah,
not?
he was good.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
respect it.
I could
No,
not,
I
I
can't
could not
see
bring
I
myself.
respect it.
Patrick Swayze, right?
Yeah, and with John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they got paid to do that.
The Boiling Point is the other one I want.
Boiling Point was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other one I
Yeah,
want.
right.
that's before the tax evasion.
I don't think this one's good.
Before he
I
went
gotta
to jail.
take 2.
Yeah.
This is the only other one I've seen.
Wait, you already took 3.
That's it. We're
Major
done.
League,
Yeah,
Jungle
that
Fever.
was
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, we did that pretty quick.
That was
We
pretty
usually
fast.
take- yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you take forever.
All
I
right.
love Wesley Snipes movies. I miss Wesley Snipes movies.
Yeah,
I do. I like the action. When he came back in, was it Deadpool?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As Blade?
Deadpool,
Well, see,
Wolverine.
I didn't take that movie, even though I loved it, because
Yeah.
I technically took the Blade Trinity. So I was like, I feel like I'm cheating a little
No,
bit.
you're good.
You know what I
took
mean?
the whole thing, but I popped big in the theater when he walked out.
If we had gone a little further, because I was running out of things, I don't know if this would have counted, but I was going to take his cameo in the Michael Jackson Bad music video.
You ain't
Yes.
bad no
You know
more.
what?
Yeah.
That is part of his credit, so I
It
would
is.
have counted that.
All right, cool. Yeah, man.
I
Like,
would've
you know, when he was...
Murder
he
at
was
1600. That was
Murder at 1600 was good.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
All right.
I got a murder at 1600. Yeah. Drop Zone. There
Drop
we
Zone's
go.
another one that was
I
pretty
think
good,
I
too.
think I got a good list though.
I
did too.
We all do.
I like mine. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous because I did want some of yours, Marcus,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel
Yeah.
like I took the best.
Why were we talking about
White
Wesley
Man Can't
Snipes?
Jump
It was
the right
his birthday.
answer.
It's his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Yeah,
How
happy
old
birthday.
That was the right
Wesley
answer.
Snipes?
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump. Like
That's the right answer.
I really thought that was going to go number 2. I figured Blade would go 1. I
yeah,
thought White Man
one.
Can't Jump
I
was
would've
going to go
taken
number 2.
White
I was
I
going
would've
to take
taken White
Blade
Man
1.
Can't Jump 1.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going to take Blade 1.
First overall.
Yes.
Yeah.
First
First?
Marvel movie
Yes,
ever.
I love White Man Can't Jump.
Oh.
Actually, second Marvel
Classic.
movie. Second Marvel. First was Howard the Duck.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Howard the Duck, and then Blade.
Wow.
Blade saved Marvel movies.
Wow. I might have to go back and dig out and watch Howard the Duck.
I'm trying to figure. He is 64 years old.
64. Okay.
It has to be after my wife goes to sleep because
I
there's
had no
way she'll
idea
sit
he was
and
a
watch
bad
it.
athlete. Yeah, they said he can't really play. Like he's not a good athlete.
No, Woody was actually the actual ball player of the two of them. That Woody could actually ball.
Everything that he does in that movie, it's in slow motion.
Oh wow.
Also, I heard they gave him a smaller ball because he couldn't actually palm the basketball.
He sold the hell out of it. I did not believe he couldn't play basketball. That's fun though. Yeah.
That's interesting because the thing with basketball movies is like very rarely can you actually get good basketball on a screen. Like it's really hard. It's really hard to recreate the speed of basketball. Like football, you can kind of do because they got pads on. You can get real guys out there.
Yeah,
helmets and pads and everything. Like you can get real athletes.
You can't hide a basketball player.
That's true. It really looks like when they do it like on TV movies.
Yeah.
It really looks bad. You know what I mean? What is your favorite basketball movie?
Ooh, basketball.
Basketball movie.
I mean, the first thing that pops into my head is Hoosiers, but then I watched that again, and it doesn't really age as well.
Also, I'm just wondering why the coach at the end doesn't call timeout when Hickory's going on a run. He just lets Hickory go on a run.
They just keep going.
Like, just call timeout, man.
Some of this stuff doesn't age as well.
Like, it depends what you want in the movie.
So I think White Man Can Jump. You know,
that's a good movie.
He got games pretty good.
Love and basketball.
Love and basketball.
Love and basketball is my movie.
Yeah.
Blue Chips.
Blue Chips.
Underrated one. Hustle.
That was good.
I like that one.
Hustle was a good movie.
Good movie.
Willie Hernan Gomez, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, this dude's a baller, man.
There are more good basketball movies than bad ones, right?
Probably.
Okay. Because I think there are more good football movies than bad ones.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Probably.
Baseball?
Baseball. Oh, listen.
Baseball
the conversation begins with Bull Durham.
Okay. I'm with you. Yeah, I love you twice. There
I
we
believe
go.
in the Church of Baseball.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, and slow, deep, wet kisses that last 3 days.
You got to play this game with a mix of fear and arrogance.
There we go.
Which hand did you use to punch him? Wasn't your pitching hand, right? Come on.
Rose goes in the front, big guy.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's the best baseball movie.
We can go all day.
It seems like it's time for a rain out, you know. But Major League's up there.
Major League's up there too.
Okay.
You know, Field of Dreams. I'll go with that.
Okay.
You know. I even like Rookie of the Year.
Oh, man.
I even like that one.
Yeah, the kid. In fact, I saw him recently. I can't remember they brought him out. Angels in the
Angels in the Outfield.
No, you know which one I'm talking about? The Rookie. That's the one I'm talking about.
Somebody said Airbud.
The Rookie. The one where the
old man is pitching.
The old man.
Yeah, that was
that
good.
one. I like that one.
because it's based on a true story.
It was.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a reliever for the Tampa Bay Rays.
The Rays, that's right. We'll do a little bit of first pitch, too, coming up after this. Talk some Dodgers. They got a big series coming up this weekend against the Boston Red Sox. We'll get into that.
Series.
Trouble with the Curve. I like that one, too.
Ooh, interesting.
There we go.
Right.
Okay.
It's Live Nation Ticket Friday on ESPN LA. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 wins a pair of tickets to see the Black Crowes live at the Hollywood Bowl on August 17th. Get your phone, Momo. Don't miss one of rock's most iconic bands live in concert. For tickets and more information, visit livenation.com, only on ESPN LA. More from Rams training camp. DeMarco and Travis, Marcus Momo, D-Far out here on 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
So the other day I called Mike Trudell off air. Guess who answered the call? Yep, it was Mrs. Trudell.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Why you gotta make it weird, man? It is wonderful. I adore her. I'm not sliding into her DMs now. I'm on the phone.
See, like, now, were you nice about it? Like, if I called Bergie and Mean Gene answered, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? I called Bergie. I'd be a real a-hole.
No. Here's what
you would not be an a-hole.
Here's what Cappy did.
But that's not the thing against Mean Gene.
Hey, girl!
If I called Beto and his Heino picked up, I'd be like...
3 in the morning.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, I called Beto. Can you put Beto on the phone?
I was very nice.
He's in trouble right now. Lo tengo amarrado.
I just acted like his mom answered the phone. I was like, hi, is Mike home? Can I speak to Mike, please?
Hi, Mrs. Trudell. Is Scotty home?
Right.
The morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, guys, listen. You got to count on Jacob in every type of accident. You count on Jacob after a car accident. You count on Jacob after a rideshare crash. 800-345-6789.
Call Jacob. Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights, there was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a one-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac, and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
Hey, it's Wendy here. Are you looking to rebound from your high-interest credit card debt? A SoFi personal loan could help. Consolidate your debt with a SoFi personal loan into one low monthly payment, and you could save money on interest over time. And with as soon as the same day funding, you could hit the ground running ASAP. Apply today with no fees required at SoFi.com/debt rebound. Loans originated by SoFi Bank. NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debt rebound.
We expect our information in real time. U.S. Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. U.S. Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as, that's 888-665-0696.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Now she's talking to Vinny Munson. You see, you can't be talking to your Raider
Momo, we're back.
Yeah.
She forgot to put on her headset.
You can't be talking to your Raider folks.
You don't even know how far back Vinny Munson, you and I go.
Right now,
you do not even know.
Territory.
What if I told you?
Oh,
Vinny Bonsignor covered me in high school.
Get out of town.
What if I told you?
Put this thing on.
Put it on. Come here. Put the headset on.
Put the headset on.
Explain it himself.
Yeah.
Gladly.
You go. You used to cover her in high school?
High school.
Absolutely. She was a tremendous catcher for the El Camino, the City Power, LA City School District Power.
There it is.
El Camino Real softball team.
Yeah.
That's right. Catcher, shortstop, and outfield.
Yes, exactly.
It's everywhere, whatever.
And
everywhere,
she's
whatever.
literally the reason why I transitioned to a tape recorder. I used to just do shorthand on quotes.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good ear. I could. Ramona talked so fast and said so much, and it was all valuable. It was true. It was valuable, but to make sure that I got it, to make sure that I got it all down, I had to break out the tape recorder.
Okay.
That was the only way. So,
wow, what was she like in high school?
In terms of
just like when you.
Well, first of all, she was a stud. She was a stud. Yeah, she went to Stanford. Let's just put that out there.
I called you to give you the scoop, didn't I?
She did, and so I was actually driving the other day when you were talking about the Chelsea Clinton story.
Yeah.
Which was all true. And I think
true.
that might have been in our, I don't know if it was in the Times or our paper, but.
I gave you that quote,
she did.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the Chelsea Clinton story?
That was like the final thing that made me want to go to Stanford.
She was Chelsea Clinton was at Stanford, and Ramona said, if it's good enough for Chelsea.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Stanford University. But
that is awesome.
As prestigious as that school is.
Look at you.
I mean, Chelsea's there,
I think
so
they put it
obviously she's signing off on it.
They put it on the school crest now. You know, if it's good enough for Chelsea, it's good enough for you.
That's pretty good. Oh, my God.
We won't talk about the homework you did for a teammate.
Oh, yeah?
No.
You did homework for teammates?
No.
You did put that out there?
I didn't do any homework.
The statute of limitations has to be expired on that by now, right?
There was nothing like that going on.
Okay, sure.
No.
Yeah.
But that is where her journalism career
Is that where it
started.
came from? Okay,
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, well, no. Vinny got me my first job, too.
Yes.
You really?
I called him up and I said, hey, I'm thinking about going into journalism.
Where were
And
you?
He goes,
At the Los Angeles Daily News.
let me talk to my boss.
The hometown paper.
The hometown paper.
Yeah.
And I called Vinny and he goes, let me talk to my boss. We might have an internship. And he actually delivered.
Yes.
And I started out covering high schools at the Daily News.
Right.
As I was like probably
breaking
after my
stories,
freshman year.
writing great. She was
no, I
a
was
natural.
not breaking stories.
She was
when I was like
a natural.
18.
And I went to my editor and I go, look, I never ask time of day from a clock. But I'm asking you for this one favor. One favor. I really think Ramona, you remember Ramona Shelburne, catcher over at ECR? Yeah. I think she's a natural with journalism. It sounds like she's caught the bug, which she obviously did. And I was like, if there's anything that we can get to her for her summer from your junior year, I guess.
No, it was even earlier than that. I think.
Okay, yeah.
Sophomore, yeah.
So they said, all right, we trust you, and the rest is history.
I answered phones on the local desk. I did the fish report, man.
You met her.
I met my husband there.
Yeah.
You went out on the limb. I hope you're proud.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Whenever I see Ramona on television, I was like, I'm just really proud of her.
Which is all the time.
Very cool. Yes, exactly.
Did you know she was fill-in of the year?
How many years in a row?
Every year in a row. Every year in a row. Quick question.
Yes.
It just popped into my head. What is journalism to you guys? What does that mean?
Man.
Especially in today's sports.
It's a loaded question.
I'll let you go first, Vin.
All right, so this is what I say to those that I cover, right? And in our job, we have to dig a little bit further and establish relationships. And God as my witness, I say, look, of course I would love to be first on stories. We're all competitors, right? We want to be first, but more than anything, I want to be accurate. I want to tell an accurate story of your team, because your team and your fans are my readers, and that's what they deserve. And sometimes I'm going to have to reach out to you and say, hey, what's the deal here? Should I care about this? Is this something that I should pursue right now? I have to cut through, because there's so many people in basements there's rumors, there's this, there's that. And you got to cut through it sometimes to get to the accurate story. And so my whole thing is accuracy. I don't think that everybody stands for that. That's pretty obvious, but I do, and I know Ramona does as well. So that, to me, that's the core of journalism, at least for those of us that have been doing it for a long time. And unfortunately, we have to deal with people that don't necessarily play within those rules. And sometimes that makes us chase our tail around, way more than we sometimes want to.
I would say that our job is to tell people something that they don't know.
Yeah.
Like to tell people something that they can't just get by watching the game, that they can't just get by looking at the box score, right? Our job is to make the people who play sports mean something, come alive. We also need to tell you, like, hey, when you hear some news out there, it's my job to go find out what happened. You can't get that yourself. I got to go get that.
Exactly.
I got to go figure that out.
Right.
So that's my job.
And that's the difference between those of us who are here every day or where, what we cover, and somebody that's at home doing it, reacting to what they hear.
Yeah.
Like, we have relationships. We can go up to somebody in the locker room and pull them aside beyond the podium and all of that and get the real story, text them, or whatever relationship we have with that particular person, to get to the heart of it or whatever, or be able to explain it in a way that maybe you can't see that just watching it or listening to it on the radio. So that's part of our job, maybe the main part of our job. And Ramona's just what she's tremendously talented at. She's a great storyteller. Like, she could take something and then just give however long she gives, a week, 2 weeks, to get to the core of it.
I'll tell you when that started.
Yeah?
When we first were covering high school.
Yeah.
Because we used to cover high school. Like, you probably started out this way, too.
Yep.
And you go out, and your first job is like, go talk to that freshman running back over there who is nervous to even talk to you. You got a tape recorder. He has very little life experience. And you're like, so what were you thinking on that last play? And he's like, I just wanted to win the game. Right? Like, and you're like, okay.
You got to make something out of that.
You got to make something interesting here. Like, I was just thinking, don't drop it. Okay.
Right.
So who are you friends with on the team that I could talk to about you?
But what was crazy about where we cut our teeth was sometimes that freshman running back might be Denzel Washington's son, and that's literally like what I remember doing a story on his son who played in the NFL.
Yeah,
did he play with?
I remember him. Yeah.
And I remember talking to Denzel's wife, and she's like, "Why are you doing the story? And are you doing it just because it's Denzel's son and our son?" And I was like, "That helps, but he's legitimately a pretty good player." And if he was at Verdugo Hills doing what he's doing, I would be writing about him as well. And so when I went out to talk to him, I told him that because he had a little apprehension about. Once I told him, no, you're good. I'm telling you, we see there's talent around here. Obviously, we're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You're standing out, and so why we're doing the story? Obviously, it helps that your dad is Denzel Washington, but you are also a really good player. I'm really proud of him that he went on to have a professional career. Now he's a great actor doing his thing.
Yeah, the scariest moment of my life. I'm getting ready to call the game, and Denzel walked up to me in the booth, and I'm like, the first thing I thought was, you really walk like that?
Yeah.
That Denzel walk. I'm like, that's really you.
His walk.
Yeah, and I'm like, how's my son doing? And I'm like, do I lie? He's okay. You know what I mean? Is he going to make the team? Well,
Denzel's wife. I asked Denzel's wife, how is he as a parent? How is he as a spectator? And she's like, I can't watch the game with him. She goes, I'm over there watching the cheerleaders, the band, the game. He's over there throwing his hat. He got kicked off the sidelines at Campbell Hall, I think it was.
Oh my God.
It was at Campbell Hall, so he had to sit. Yeah, he was just too crazy.
Wow.
So, and he flew in. This was a game. It was at Santa Monica Junior College, and he was shooting a movie in Mexico, and so he would come in on Friday night when the Sun played to go catch the game, and she's like, just go. You'll see him. Just see where he sits compared to where everyone else sits. And he was all by himself, doing his thing.
Bonkers.
And I was like, in my head, I was like, he's just like every dad across the
Denzel
country
as
right
sports
now.
dad.
Sports dad,
right?
Denzel.
But it just so happens to be Denzel Washington.
That's funny.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
What are you doing here right now?
Since we got you, what are you looking for out here?
Oh, first day in pads.
Yeah, got to be out.
I got to say, this team, I've been covering the Raiders. Sorry, Ramona.
That's okay.
The Raiders are on
It
their
is
own
what it
journey
is.
right now.
Their own journey.
But the Raiders team that I've covered the last 7 years, I'm a little shell-shocked by how good this team is right now. I think I told you that.
Talent-wise, I'm with you.
It's fireworks with Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua and Devontae, who I know pretty well from the Raiders. So just seeing the playmaking ability and the talent here is I'm a little bit shell-shocked, but this is for sure a Super Bowl contending team.
Well, you've known Devontae for a while. Okay, is there a different Devontae here than what you've noticed before? Is he the same guy?
Well, yes. I've always been impressed with his professionalism and his diligence, and I've told him this. I go, you're cut from that kind of cloth. I never knew Davante Adams prior to him coming to the Raiders, and I was blown away by his intelligence, his demeanor, everything. Unfortunately, he was stuck with his good friend Derek Carr. That worked for a little while, then it didn't work. But then it went to Jimmy Garoppolo, and he was a broken man at that point. And then, Aiden O'Connell, and it was just a mess at quarterback for him. And I felt bad for him because he went from Aaron Rodgers to what happened in Las Vegas, then a broken down Aaron Rodgers in New York. And when I saw him last year, when I took the job with the California Post, he's like, oh, so we started talking, and it was so refreshing for me to see him back to being Davante Adams and understanding that at this stage of my career, I have a legitimate chance with a great quarterback, and it makes all the difference for him.
I just wonder, no one's ever brought it up, but Davante's always been the guy. He's been the number one guy. Puka and his arrival, he's kind of been the guy for the Rams. But Davante, it hasn't stopped him at all. So I wonder, is that different?
A little bit, yeah. And I'm sure there were times last year where he wanted the ball a little bit more, and I'm sure he expressed that to Sean McVay. And interesting, talking to Sean throughout the offseason, I think he went back and watched the film and realized we left a little bit on the bone when it comes to Davante, and I expect that to change a little bit this year. So there's ways that he's going to be a little bit more involved. He was great in the red zone, scored a whole bunch of touchdowns there. But I think you're going to probably see him be a little bit more involved. But I'll say this. I've watched Puka Nacua from afar.
He's a monster.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Like if Davante, which he doesn't, had any apprehensions or like, oh man, I should still be the guy, all he has to do is watch Puka, and he knows what he could see in that. He's seen great wide receivers, so there's got to be ultimate respect. I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, Puka's playing on a different level. You know what I mean?
He looks great.
Legit, his hair is on fire.
Yeah. He's in great shape. Everything. He's in a good mind space.
Yeah. Hell of an offseason.
Who does he listen to? Puka. Who's his vet?
His vet is definitely Davante, and there's some other guys. But I think talking to him a couple of days ago about the off-field issues, which he's completely owned, and I really respect that about him. He doesn't point fingers. He's not blaming anybody else. This is on him, and what he's done is he's been committed to therapy, which feels like that's helped him get into a good space off the field and a good, safe place to be and keep his mind. Also, his brothers, who he calls his harshest critics, and give it to him straight. He's tightened his circle. I think that's part of what happened.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get the fame and the notoriety, your circle might expand, and you don't know exactly who you're bringing into that circle and what their motivations are and what their intentions are. And I think he learned some valuable lessons on that. So it's tightened up in that regard. And more than anything, he looked his mom in the eye and had to explain to her some things. And as he said, that the way I was acting was not a reflection of how she raised me. And the thing that and it was hard for him to have that conversation with her. But the main takeaway for him was, I still got your back. I still love you. I still support you. And I think that is the fuel that's kind of, pushing him right now to be the best version of himself. And I think the contract will take care of itself. I think from the Rams' perspective, we're talking $100 million guaranteed. They want to see this a little bit longer before they open up the vault, but I expect that to happen because the version that we're seeing, I don't expect any deviation from that.
I'm glad I wasn't there, but I wish I was. I had to talk to his mom.
right?
No, I wish I was, yeah.
Talking to Vinny Bonsignor, senior NFL columnist for the California Post. Vinny, good to see you, man.
Likewise,
guys. Yes, sir.
Going to do a little bit of the Pechanga Pick of the Week coming up next, but first want to let you know Rams training camp is back. ESPN LA's coverage and content is presented in part by Pechanga Resort Casino. Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, SoCal's premier resort casino experience. Visit pechanga.com for reservations or more information. More from Rams training camp here on ESPN Los Angeles.
LAFC is on a roll with 4 straight wins. And now it's a showdown at the top of the Western Conference.
Sun has gathered and it's scored again!
Sun Heung-min and Denis Bouanga are both red hot, scoring in 3 straight matches as the black and gold take on the Vancouver Whitecaps, with both clubs tied at 33 points.
Denis Bouanga is absolutely red hot.
LAFC versus the Whitecaps. Coverage begins tomorrow at 4 p.m. on the ESPN LA app. There you were, surrounded by fans, sharing wings, sharing drinks, high-fiving random strangers. Everybody remembers the game, but nobody remembers the guy coughing behind you until a few days later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up, you got a fever, your throat's on fire. So now what? Urgent care closed, ER slammed, telehealth? Maybe, but the pharmacy's closed. You need a medical emergency kit. These are not first aid kits, everybody. They contain essential prescriptions used for over 30 common conditions, sinus and ear infections, UTIs, stomach bugs, traveler's diarrhea, and more. You can even use your doctor-developed guidebook to select the right prescription or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's like an urgent care in a drugstore in your house. When you're sick, traveling, or stranded, you'll wish you ordered a medical emergency kit. Order online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. That's promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes. It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Bobo, you've been rocking out to every song. I like this stuff. Yeah.
You know what it is? Sunshine.
There we go.
Yeah. In a good mood. This is beautiful.
But you know all the music, though.
Yeah.
I love that about you. Yeah. You know, I love Travis, but every now and then, I'm over here grooving.
Yeah,
Come on, man. How's Shohei doing there? Shohei's fine, right?
He's he went through a small slump, and everybody kind of had a mild, what's wrong with Shohei, and then he, had 5 hits in 2 days.
He's dealing with the knee stuff, right? They're going to bring him along slowly. Look, everything with the Dodgers right now is how do we get these guys in the best shape ready for the postseason? Everybody just needs to have enough time to ramp up, to be in a groove by the time the postseason starts.
That's the goal.
That's it.
Just get everybody ready for October. We'll figure it out. We'll get you to October.
Would you say that's the number one story about the Dodgers right now is Ohtani's health?
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there?
Will Smith,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Will Smith,
that at the trade deadline. Will they pull a deal for Tarek Skubal by the deadline?
Okay. Yeah. I keep hearing if they do that, that's a sure sign that baseball is broken. Like that team would have to be destroyed if that happened.
No, listen, anybody else could do what the Dodgers are doing. They just haven't done it.
That's true.
The whole deferred money thing, it's like a loophole that they discovered a few years ago, and no one else has exploited it. I mean, they just gave you the blueprint.
But I don't
go do it.
I don't disagree with that, but I think some people undervalue having a blank check, what that can do for you.
It's not
you have
even
to be
the blank
smart,
check,
but
though.
they do have a lot of money.
That's what people say when they don't do all the other work. Like, you know who else has a blank check? The Mets.
That's
they suck, though.
They're terrible.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
They keep spending every offseason. We got Juan Soto. They're paying Juan Soto more than the Dodgers are paying Ohtani. Okay? Juan Soto, is not Ohtani. Nope. You can't just spend your way to a championship. The reason why the Dodgers are where they are is because they do everything the best, not just spend the most money. Their farm system. Why can you trade for Tarek Skubal? Because you have a great farm system. Because you have too many good players. You don't even have room for them all. That you can have top prospects that you're able. Like Emmett Sheehan would be the number one starter on a lot of teams.
Right.
And he's expendable. Totally expendable because I don't even know if he makes a postseason rotation.
You sound like the Trojans behind the wall.
He probably does it, right? No, probably in that, and you look at a guy then they figure out how to fix guys, right? They get a guy like Eric Lauer off the scrap heap, who was ERA of 6.5 in Toronto. He comes to the Dodgers. They haven't lost when he pitches.
Yeah,
they're 9-0.
Do you have any explanation for that?
Yeah, Andrew Friedman was a reliever when he was a pitcher. That was his. That's
to fix a guy like that.
No, he's not fixing him, but he can spot what the raw material.
You're using him wrong.
It's like a good football scout, and they have analytics guys. And they have. I mean, there was some guy who was quoted last year, and he had some title that I couldn't even believe. I was like, it was like director of. Oh my gosh, Sean McVay's just getting right in the.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Put some pads on, coach.
Yeah. I've seen coaches get taken out too.
Might.
It's fun. Yeah.
He's not taken out,
especially if they don't like you.
Yeah. Oops,
No, but you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, when Kevin Demoff was here, he talked about Jeff Fisher and what Sean McVay did in year one. It was basically the same team.
Yeah.
That was underperforming, and then it became a playoff team almost in overnight. So I get that. You can identify guys that are being used improperly, and you get them to maximize their ability here. So anyway, don't they begin a series with the Red Sox coming up tonight? Right?
They do.
Tonight
Red Sox been one of the hottest teams in baseball.
They are 20-4 in the month of July. They ripped off 15 wins in a row at one point. I think at the start of the year, certainly the start of the summer, they were kind of left for dead in the division, but they have made a race of it and are very much in the wild card race.
Dodgers, Red Sox, there's no blood there, right?
I don't know if you go back to 2018.
You don't hate the Red Sox, do you? You got no animosity with them.
No, look, when the Red Sox beat the Dodgers in the World Series, they just kicked their butt.
They were just the way
it wasn't. This isn't like the Astros banging on the trash cans for a little edge.
Okay.
This is like the Red Sox just kicked their butt.
They were way, way better. Although we thank the Red Sox for Mookie Betts because they basically gave him to us for a ham sandwich.
Okay.
And that was great for a few years.
But old school Roger Clemens
I don't know what's going on with this year.
Roger didn't hit anybody back in the day?
I mean, I just like Roger Clemens for a slew of other reasons. But nothing has to do with the Dodgers specifically, no.
Well, Laura, I'm going to make this the Pechanga pick of the week. Dodgers, Red Sox tonight, 7:10. In Los Angeles. This is going to be fun. So the Pechanga Resort Casino Stay and Play Package, deluxe room one night, $100 in resort and dining credit below. You're going to have fun with this. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Visit Pechanga.com for more info. Are they leaving? No. The defense is going away. Okay. I hate it when they have two fields. Usually when you go to training camp, there's two fields that you can see, but the defensive field is behind us. So all these blue guys, these are the bad guys right now. When you put pads on, these are the offense. The defense just left.
It's just like for life, isn't it?
You call them the bad guys?
They are the bad guys. The evil is on that side. We're the good guys.
Wow.
We don't know when they're moving or where they're going. We have to react. They're the bad guys. They got all the advantages. Come on. We can't even hit the quarterbacks.
I never really thought about it.
Thank you. We are the good people of the world. We don't try to hurt people. We just want the ball. If you drop the ball, we'd leave you alone.
So Greg Williams?
Yeah, but you
of
can't
course.
catch it. That's why you're on defense.
Right, huh?
You can't catch it. That's why you're on
No,
defense.
we're the best athletes. See, they put the best athletes on defense. You have to be over there. Offense is just for morons.
For the ones with the skills.
Yeah, there you go. We don't care about them.
Man.
There you go.
We're going to do a little tip or no
I'm just
tip
poking
next.
you today.
Is that coming?
Yes, it is.
All right. You have something. We got
You
some tip
have
or no
something to read.
We got tip or no tip coming up live from Rams training camp. DeMarco and Travis, DeMarco, Marcus, Momo here on 710 ESPN.
See, Laura's already yelling at me. Drive away in a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. See, you get off the mic. I got to read this. Drive away in a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon this summer thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Pechanga's giving away a brand-new Mercedes G580E. Do you know what that is?
It sounds like a G-Wagon.
It's a G-Wagon. Or $100,000
It's a huge
in
status
cash.
symbol if you roll up in one of those.
Right. I mean, that says something if you roll up in a G-Wagon. Every Saturday. Be there every Saturday this July, plus thousands in Easy Play. Play with your Pechanga Rewards card to earn entries all month long. Then be at Pechanga every Saturday night in July to activate your entries. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Simple. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate. That seems fair. While you're at Pechanga, why don't you check out all the other exciting happenings in Southern California's premier resort casino. Enjoy 24/7 gaming action, dining options for every single craving. And they mean that. They got everything there. Enticing entertainment, award-winning golf. Travis loves it. Spa luxury, my favorite. Give me the pedicure. I don't mind saying it. I just said it on the radio. Relaxing suites and much, much more. There you go. And a manicure. I'm right there. Me and Momo. Where you at, Marcus?
I mean, I haven't got one recently, but I do enjoy them.
Let me see your toes.
Oh,
never mind. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula to discover your perfect combo.
Mason in Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, if you think you know Mamuka Lashibi, damn, I had it.
Okay.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Mamuka Lashibi.
No, here we go. No, I'm gonna do it for you again. This is for everybody at home. I want you to think of his pronunciation in 3 parts. And first off, if you don't feel like trying, just call him Mamu.
Well, Mamu is easy.
Okay, but here it is.
Test one,
Mamu Kelosh Vili.
Mamu Kelosh Vili.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mamu Kelosh Vili. Try it, Brian.
Mamu Kelosh Vili.
Perfect. Try it.
Mamu Keloshvili.
If you think of it in those 3 parts, and then you just speed it up. Mamu Keloshvili.
I look forward to the time when we've got a little clip that plays into the show where it says, "Hi, I'm Sandro Mamu Keloshvili.
Yeah.
You're listening to Mason in Ireland. Let's get that."
Watch this. We're going to ask him for it. He's going to go, "Hi, it's Mamu."
Mamu. Mamu it is.
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Social security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
It's around 4:45 in the Southland on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. You know what that means? It's time for Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. Tip or No Tip with producer Laura. Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. If you get in an accident, tip the scale in your favor. Make Big Al your first call. Don't go at it alone. Call 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. Or visit attorneybigalca.com. And now, with Tip or No Tip, here's producer Laura.
I have a few good ones here.
Uh-oh.
But I'm going to start with this one because I kind of just experienced this. So, McDonald's and shrinkflation. A TikTok has gone viral after a customer claimed that her large fries order at McDonald's looked more like a small, which I went to a McDonald's with my niece, and the packaging is different. So you know how they usually give them to you in like a cardboard box? Mm-hmm. Now it's like a little bag, like the small bag, but it says large on it.
Oh, really?
So, listen, I worked at McDonald's, and we were trained to literally grab that box and squeeze it so you could put less fries in there.
Wow.
I'm just saying that's what I got taught. So I'm not surprised that our people are like, yo, this is large, but it's looking more like a
I have not heard that term, but I know exactly what you mean.
Shrinkflation? Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like half the time, the other day I went to like a Capriati sub, and I ordered like what I thought was like the regular sub, and I remember those things being giant.
Yeah.
Just the regular. And I was like, man,
sandwich?
I get the Bobby.
Oh, okay.
The Bobby?
The Bobby, the one that's like the Thanksgiving sandwich.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
But I remember like the regular was giant, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to get the large one because that's too much. And the regular one was like kind of small, and then it was like $12, and I'm like, what?
So that's
what's happening.
Tip or no tip? Fast food isn't worth the money anymore.
Oh,
wow.
Tip.
I got to go no tip. It still saves the day. It's hot. It comes out of a window. Like Travis says, I can eat it while driving.
That is very underrated, not having to get out of my car.
Come on. Yeah,
I mean, I don't have to do anything.
It's hot and it comes out of a window.
Yeah.
Like,
I stole that from Travis, but he's right. Yeah.
I remember like, cause I went a long time not having gone to McDonald's, and then I just was in a rush, and I'm like, let me go check it out. Like, they don't call them value meals anymore, right? Because they are no longer a value.
No, they're smaller too. Everything's smaller. I used to get like a double cheeseburger, and it was like that was enough.
You know, I swear,
now you got to get a couple.
I got 2 medium pizzas yesterday, and they looked really small.
They are. It's the whole thing.
Everything's getting smaller.
They're charging more, and they're smaller,
and they're giving you less.
And look, I'll go to Carl. My kids like Carl's Jr., right? Yeah. And I like to think Carl's like a little step up in the quality, right?
Okay.
The patties
they
a little
care.
bit better.
Right.
It tastes more like actual meat, not some meat product that I'm eating. Like it feels like
meat-like substance.
Yeah, it definitely still tastes like a burger. And like when I get the double famous star, Danny gets to that, and with just the meat and the cheese, blah blah blah. And I walked, and they were like, "That'll be $25, $72." I'm like, "What?" Like, for like a value meal, and I'm like, "Wait."
How you feel about Carl's is how I feel about Wendy's, and like I went there and it was like $14, $15, and I'm like, just for me,
with
like,
a straight face, yeah, unbelievable.
I'm like, now this is like too much for me to
like. If I'm gonna eat the bad food, if I'm gonna eat the really gross food,
make it cheap,
which is gonna be really not good for me and all that. I want it to be really junky and really cheap.
Yep.
I'm a big bag, so I want to. First of all, I understand because the comments were torn, right? People are like, well, we don't need to be giving bigger sizes. I get it.
It's true. It's not good for you.
It's not good for you.
But we've already made that choice. In the line.
Look,
we already did that, and we're used to a certain way of presentation, whether we get less or not. So I'm like, if I'm spending $10, which you can't even spend $10 and get a meal anymore, I need it to look like $10, and I feel like it doesn't anymore.
You're ripping me off.
I feel so ripped off. And, all right, moving on. Talking about, I don't know if it's being ripped off, but I came across this on my Instagram, and I thought it was hilarious. So at a Mexican baseball game, the team had on a match cam. So basically, it's a female and a male, and then if you go like this, like pretty much swipe right, swipe left, right? And if you made a heart, you've matched. So people were saying, oh my God, these are the type of things that I want to see at games, which I do not. But tip or no tip, you do not like this idea of like live swiping right, swiping left.
Oh, so you... Like the public chooses?
No. So like, let's say you and somebody else, or me or somebody else. So I'm the girl. They're focused on the girl. So the girl gets to go, hey, nope, let's keep rowing until she finds a guy she likes and she hearts it. And then that's a match.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I'll go tip. Why not?
This guy got
I'll go up there. Let's go.
And does everyone get a choice?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Is it like, Is there a camera that you have been pre-selected for? You have a choice whether you want to be a participant?
I don't know, because there was one where the girlfriend, he goes, no, and grabs his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
And most of those like fan cameras, they don't ask your permission. They just put
go.
the camera on you. Okay, kiss everybody.
Kiss
right?
cam.
The
Coldplay.
So like if we're doing this where somebody is up for debate and but they didn't put themselves on there, I don't know. I feel like if you choose to be on Bumble or you choose to be on Tinder, that was a choice you made. You put your photo up there.
That's true.
You understand the consequences and what's going to happen next.
And this one, I just came to a ball game.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I just came to watch a game.
I don't want to be up there.
But you're on Kiss Cam now. There you go.
No thanks.
You're getting hella humbled. Like if you're the guy and you keep the girl just keep
That's okay.
Just keep
That's all right.
spinning the wheel.
But I'm going up there confidently, though.
There was one girl, she literally was going, and the captions were like, she's just not interested, she's not interested. And finally finds one, and everyone's like, finally.
I want to go on that Pop the Balloon one.
Pop the Balloon show?
Yeah.
That seems interesting.
I want to do that one.
I don't understand. Tell me.
Well, you you hold a balloon, and if you don't like the person, you pop the balloon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
please,
some people
DeMarco,
walk
do
out,
that,
it's like,
please.
bah, 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 bah.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
DeAndre.
Yes, do it,
Go ahead,
please.
DeAndre.
No, I said, DeMarco, please, yes. Go on now, pop the balloon.
See?
Okay, wait. Which one of those is Ty?
15.
15.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he's got a nice bubble, right? Look.
Let's see.
Thick lower body.
I can't with you.
The heavy,
Kinda short
heavy
compared to the other
waist
guys.
bender. Like I
How
once
tall
tried to
is
put
he?
together a glossary of scouting speed.
Waist bender, knee bender, good
Heavy-legged
bubble.
waist bender.
Yeah.
You know, nice bubble.
If I said he's a safety and he's very heady, what does that mean?
Smart.
Yeah. What does he look like?
Big head.
Yeah, he's a white safety.
He's like, I mean, like a guy that has sand in his pants.
You asked
like,
how tall he is.
Yeah.
According to the internet, which I do not believe, he's 6'1". He looks a little shorter
on
than
the
that.
A little shorter than that to me compared to the other guy. I'm just saying, looking at comparing him to the other guys.
The roster has him listed at 6'2".
Yeah.
6'1".
What do they have Stetson Bennett?
They have Stetson Bennett.
6 feet?
Let's see, what number is Stetson?
13.
He's 5'11".
Yeah, there he is.
The roster.
Yeah, so that's 5'11", and then look at 15.
Okay, let's see when they stand next to each other.
Yeah. He's a good couple inches taller.
Okay.
You know, when Stafford's out there, he really stands out. He's so tall.
I'm good with height. With height. All right, so moving on. Okay, so this one we didn't do earlier in the week, but we do have a Stanford grad here, so let's do this one. Stanford football players just came the first team in the country to form a campus chapter of the College Football Players Association, a major step towards eventually possibly collective bargaining in college football. Obviously, it's not a union yet, but players say they want a formal voice in decisions about pay, working conditions, and player rights, as it is more of a business now than just collegiate sports. So tip or no tip? If schools make millions, players deserve a collective bargaining.
Oh, tip, definitely. I don't know if it's going to work, though. Can you? The NFL union is pretty flimsy. You're going to unionize all of college football?
There's so many different interests, especially when you consider like the Power 5 conferences versus not Power. I mean, it's hard to even Stanford. We're in the ACC now. What?
So weird.
Okay, look, we were lucky to get into the ACC after USC and UCLA just bolted, right? And kind of left the Pac-12 for dead, and so I don't know. It is the right step because players definitely need to have a collective voice, and I think the whole sport needs to have a reckoning. I mean, there's a Wild West out there right now, and I don't think it's good for anybody. I agree. The current situation, I am a big player rights person. I don't like how you could just get dropped because they get a new coach. It used to be when you got recruited and you signed a scholarship and you signed a commitment, the school committed to you just like you committed to the school.
True.
Now it's like, see ya. Yeah. Bye. You didn't play? Oh, we got somebody in the portal is better than you. See ya.
Well, I mean,
and I'm like, I don't think
like
the players
that.
need to have protection
off,
too.
Well, it's Deion Sanders showing up in Colorado saying, I brought my own luggage, and you guys need to go figure something else out.
I think players need to have some collective, but there need to be other rules too, where you can't. Maybe you can only enter the portal once. Maybe you can only enter the portal if you have an offer that is, let's X amount more than what you're currently making. Whatever it is, there needs to be some kind of rules.
Yeah.
Because it's too crazy out there. It's not good for anybody.
I mean, there's going to be rules. The one thing I do worry about is enforcement, because can you imagine trying to stand up to Dabo Swinney at Clemson?
Yeah.
And you're an 18-year-old kid?
Well, and that's the thing. I think there has to be some sort of player advocate in there.
Yeah.
And I think at
in
some
every
point,
school.
At some point you need, I think contracts, and someone a lot smarter
but people
than I
are signing
figure
contracts now.
Figure that out. Because it just feels like there's no There are no rules at this point, and something that protects the players and protects the schools as well, right? Because, so you don't have this carousel of the transfer portal.
And, there's also something to be said for, when you start to unionize, there's a lot more things that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Yeah. And then there's other issues like workman's comp.
Yes.
Okay? There's... right now
work stoppages. Yeah.
You get right now you get health insurance, or they pay for what happens to you while you're on the team. But what if you're not in good? What if you didn't really play but you got hurt in practice? Are they still going to pay for you to get that knee surgery? Are they going to right? There's just a lot of things that I think players need more protections on, but also there are going to be some unintended consequences that I keep hearing about.
Number 79, Keegan Tross. They just drafted him this year. One of the old linemen. He was at 4 schools in 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I also think there's an element of, you know this from being in the NFL Players Union, right? You get young guys that come in and are just sort of eager to play, and whatever, CBAs be damned, I just want to play. Now you're asking kids who are 17 years old, to kind of make these major sort of life decisions, right?
Almost not fair.
When they just want to play, they're just trying to, get to college and play with some hoping they're going on to the pro ranks. That's asking a lot of people who haven't figured anything out about life yet.
I was a players rep. We went to Hawaii. Gene Upshaw downloaded us with this new program, the 401k. It's going to be 2-to-1. You put in 1, the team puts in 2. It's a can't-miss thing. So couldn't wait. Me and Ernie Conwell, we come back. We did the whole PowerPoint presentation. Half hour, me and Ernie, to the entire team. We stopped, turn on the lights. Any questions?
Asleep?
Nope. I ain't running no 401k. He thought it was like conditioning.
Oh, my God.
Right. Bro.
Wow.
And that's a pro. Right.
Oh, okay. I see that Ty Simpson over there.
There you go. See?
He's slinging it a little.
Got a little something there.
All right. I have one more for you guys before we transition out of Tip or No Tip. So, again, we're a foodie show, and I did talk about McDonald's, but here's one that rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, so Randy's Donuts is an iconic Southern California chain.
Drove by it today.
You know. But it officially opened up in the Bay Area.
Yay!
It drew large crowds. The line was backed up for blocks. There's certain things to me that I feel like should just remain SoCal, okay?
Yep.
There's just no need for the Bay to be included. Just get your own stuff. Go away. You guys come down here proving I got 2 of these Bay Area guys down here. So just keep our stuff in Southern California. So tip or no tip, which I already kind of know where you're going because of what you said. But tip or no tip, certain things that are Southern California should remain Southern California.
Oh, I'll go tip, but not Randy's Donuts.
Why not? This is a Southern California thing.
We can have donuts,
I'm just going to ask a random question. Is a donut a donut? Is it real? Is there something special about Randy's?
It's a good donut, but it is just a donut.
And there's a huge donut on the roof.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of
really
what it is.
There are multiple Randy's Donuts in Southern California, too. It's not just the one there in Inglewood.
Yeah.
No, but it's a Southern California thing. And
so how do you feel about In-N-Out being everywhere?
See, I was not a fan, but In-N-Out, it's already so many of them. This is just one.
They've done a good job of keeping the quality up. Usually when you expand beyond where you started, the quality goes down because they can't replicate it all over the place. But they've done a good job.
They are great at that. But I will say I would not want In-N-Out, and I've talked about this on Tip or No Tip a few weeks ago. I don't need In-N-Out to drive down to the East Coast. No. Y'all keep your ugly White Castle that way, okay? Because that's nasty.
What a burger.
What a burger.
What?
We don't need any of those.
A burger? Ugh.
It's disgusting.
It's just a burger.
Thing,
it's just a burger.
It's just gross.
This is the first padded practice we're about to witness right now. This is the first time
people
they're going
go start
11
hitting
11.
each other.
Yeah, right now. It's about to begin. There we go.
I'm kind of excited. Ty Simpson was slinging it a minute ago.
He can. Tip or No Tip is brought to you by my guy, Attorney Big Al. If you get in an accident, tip the scale in your favor. Make Big Al your first call. Please don't go at it alone. Call 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123 or attorneybigalca.com. Yeah, there we go. See, this is what you've been preparing. This is why you lift all them weights.
This is what's got DeMarco just all hot and bothered.
I just stood up for no reason.
Live here at Rams training camp, DeMarco and Travis with DeMarco, Marcus, and Momo. Back with more coming up in a little bit here on 710 ESPN.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I actually saw a lady on the beach. They call her the bubble lady. And she's one of those ladies that stands there, and she's got those two, like,
the big
sticks,
circle ones?
The big sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And then you, like, touch the bubbles together, and then you, like, expand them, and then these giant bubbles come flying out. And little kids are going, this is so cool. And they're trying to pop them and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, the bubble lady.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace. And I'm Ireland. After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions. So count on peace of mind. Count on Jacob. Here's what I mean. 800-345-6789. Mace, you just count to 9. Exactly. Count on a plan. Count on a team that moves fast. Count on Jacob.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code RADIO20.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
I told you I saw George Clinton live once, right?
Yeah?
At USC. And, he just walked off stage for about half an hour to go get his mind right.
Okay.
Presumably. And then came back like nothing happened.
There you go. Well, that's the whole show. Did you get a contact on him?
I absolutely did.
Absolutely.
I 100%.
Momo, can I ask you a question without you punching me?
What?
Let me stand
Okay.
over here. Do you know everything about football? Do you know all the rules, everything?
I think I know the rules.
Because I know you know hoop, because you're around basketball.
I know football. I've watched football my whole life.
Okay, yeah.
But do I know what kind of defense they're playing? No. I can't watch that and say what they're doing.
But you can spot a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I literally watched football. I grew up watching football.
I figured. Okay, well, watch 15 and just, make your mind up. Because I know he was the number one story, and people keep wanting to bring it up. But it is true. I think job number one for this camp is to get 15 ready by September, because he's got to be your backup. That's why you drafted him. If he's not, if he's your third, that's a problem.
So you mentioned he was the big story, and he certainly was, especially on draft night. Was he the big story because there was so little else? Everything about this team was sort of buttoned up. Obviously they fell short, but there weren't a lot of holes there. Is that why it ended up being?
We were there. We were doing shows from the draft party. And as soon as they selected Ty Simpson, people, and they left. Because they were expecting an impact guy. They were expecting Mekhi Lemon from USC.
That's
somebody right now. Because we're still talking about third receiver. So they thought that might have been the chance to get him. And then
I didn't hear a lot of buzz about this going into the draft.
About him?
Yeah, no, yeah. About the Rams and him.
Oh, yeah, no one knew.
It was kind of a surprise, right? And we have had a history in the NFL of legendary quarterbacks being sort of asked to train their replacement maybe before they were ready. And so my first question was, what does Matthew Stafford think of this? Like, we saw this with Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, right? We saw, like, this is you know, and then Aaron Rodgers had that done with him, right?
Yeah.
You know, and so, okay, I just want to make sure Matthew's cool. Did they ask him? Is he cool? Like, is he all right with this whole situation? You know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if the Rams moved up to take Mendoza,
MVP.
Right, that's a problem. But I mean,
he just drafted his replacement in the first round.
Well, I mean, I would think with a guy like Ty Simpson, I don't think Matthew Stafford would be threatened by that. Now, I'm sure I would have a conversation like, hey, are you trying to replace me now? Like, what's the point? But I don't think I would feel threatened by a guy coming out of Alabama.
Okay, so it's like when it's LeBron's team and they trade for Luka, and it's like, hey, it's cool, been nice knowing you.
Well, that's
like
superstar for a superstar. Yeah,
you know,
this is a rookie with 15 starts. I get it. Like, what's the point here?
It's not a threat this year.
And Aaron Rodgers,
starting the clock.
Aaron Rodgers was right in Green Bay to be mad. Like, why are you drafting a quarterback? Draft a guard. Draft me another receiver. Right.
I need a receiver.
What are you doing?
That's right.
Yeah, that makes
more sense. I mean, I'm not saying Matthew was mad. I just wanted to make sure that he was okay.
Right.
Because this is your MVP. This is your guy.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
But it also feels like that's where the trust factor comes in, right?
Yeah.
The trust factor with Sean McVay, with Les Snead, knowing that, you know, we drafted this kid, but you are still our guy. We still have some unfinished business. You know, don't worry about it. You know, like, Matthew Stafford knows the deal, right? He understands the business, and that at some point there is going to be a team when he is no longer playing here. And I think there's sort of just believing that, you know, this draft pick is not – we're not kicking you out the door just yet.
No, I don't want to get out of the Matthew Stafford business for a while. I think really he's about to write the third chapter of his career from this point. Because if you could, what would be his narrative? His national narrative is what?
Well, in Detroit, I feel like he was a great quarterback who never played for great teams. And then he gets to L.A., and he gets with a great coach and some great teams, and he starts winning.
He was kind of a stat monster in Detroit.
That's right.
He was a stat monster that never really won anything because the team was bad.
That's
yeah.
But how does he take his place? And I guess this is where I'm going. How does he take his place with the greatest to ever do it? Like, how do you get into that round?
Got to win some more.
One more?
At least one more.
One more?
At least one more. So now, that being said, he wins one more. I think he cements his Hall of Fame case. Does he go in the Hall of Fame as a Ram or a Lion?
Oh, I would say a Ram, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he won the Super Bowls here with the Rams.
Yeah, I think you've had your greatest success.
Yeah. But
here.
I mean, like, it's interesting because his stats are going to stack up very well with some of the all-time greats.
Oh, yeah.
When he is done, like, where will he be, next to Aaron Rodgers? Where will he be next to his compatriots, right? Like, the guys from his era.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one guy that I guess held him
Aaron
down.
Aaron had one.
Right.
He won one.
The numbers are close, like the awards are close now that he's got the MVP. If you get one more than Aaron Rodgers, hey, you know, and then you start stacking those numbers, hey.
I think that's an interesting comparison, too, because their careers have sort of gone in reverse of each other, where Aaron won a lot early and got the Super Bowl relatively early. The back half of his career has been really underwhelming, whereas Stafford had the stats, and now in the back half of his career, he's actually getting the results.
See, that's where I would feed you for that story. I would say I think that's really a thing.
Yeah.
With Matthew, he's never said it. It's never been brought out publicly. But that Aaron Rodgers shadow.
I mean, come on, he played in Detroit and Green Bay.
Boom!
Green Bay was right there.
Yes, I think that part is driving this Matthew Stafford. One more thing, going back to basketball and Luka being traded, right? And you said Luka with the soft tissue.
LeBron being traded. Oh yeah, Luka being
traded here with the soft tissue injuries. Like you said, once you start having them, you have them, right?
Yep.
Could Nico Harrison be proved right at some point?
Yeah. See, that was Nico's whole plan. It's a long play.
Yeah.
He's playing the long game, huh?
Like, to me, he's betting on the next 5 years, not the next year. He was doing a short and a long play. The short play was Anthony Davis with this group and Kyrie. He thought they could win. I thought he was right. I was like, wow, that could be a really good defensive team. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, the rest of the team, like that.
You saw the vision.
I saw the vision, but AD was just hurt.
Did you see the negative stuff to Luka? Like,
yeah, of course, everybody did. I mean, his work habits, his body, the way he kept having injuries. My issue was not look, I don't think you ever trade a player as good as Luka Doncic. I think you do everything possible to work with him to try to fix it there, okay? And if you're going to trade him, you certainly get a lot more for him. You don't come away from that trade with 1 first-round pick and not Austin Reeves and all. Like, you open that up to the whole rest of the league, same way the Bucks finally did with Giannis. And you say, everybody get your best offers in, because they could have got a lot more for him. And I think he was betting that the team that would replace him, right, that AD and that team that they got was going to be better short-term, that would buy him some time to deal with the negative long-term, right?
It just went bust. Yeah.
It just went bust.
It just went bust. He bet, and it went bust.
And also, he said the wrong things, too. Like, when the narrative coming out and everything afterwards, they could have just said, look, that max contract is going to be crazy. We can't invest that much in one player. They could have said that. But then they went and just made it all about Luka being fat. That's not cool.
Right.
Like, you don't trade somebody like that, a guy who's been an amazing guy in your community.
Got you to the finals.
Yeah. He's beloved in your town. You don't do that and then trade him under the cloak of darkness and then, like, say all this bad stuff about him as he leaves.
You can't be doing that. But are you buying Luka the leader, though?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay.
I am. I think, look, they're going to have that training camp. I saw Dave McMenamin reported that. They're going to all go to Slovenia.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful country, by the way.
Really?
You ever
I had
been
to
there?
look it up. No, I had to look it up.
It's like going to Croatia. It's like on the Mediterranean there, and it's like.
Can we go, me and Marcus?
Sure.
Not.
Just making sure.
Jackson Hayes is Slovenian.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I didn't know.
Come on, you got a passport. Look, Slovenia is like a beautiful. I've been to Croatia.
Okay.
I'm a nerd. I went on a Game of Thrones tour.
Did you really?
That sounds actually pretty cool.
Really? I went on a Game of Thrones
pretty
tour.
cool.
I'm a total nerd.
Never seen it.
They were like, "This is where King's Landing is." And this is where.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, look, it was it's a beautiful country. It's right. I think it's very underrated as a tourist destination.
Yeah.
So I think the Lakers will have fun going there, and I think Luka's a different guy when he's back home.
I like the gesture.
Yeah.
I do. I like the fact that he's doing that. But
he does all those things. He bought everybody the e-bikes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's a good. A lot of those European guys are really good team guys, really good leaders. Like Jokic is like that too. Everybody loves Jokic in that locker room.
Well, Luka's been he's been in the spotlight. He's been front and center for a long time now too.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't like a new thing for him.
Yeah.
We say that a lot about LeBron.
Really his team now. Like there's no vet that he needs to impress now. They like even on the team that he went to the finals with, Kyrie was his vet.
I said that. Has he ever been the leader of a basketball team?
No. He's always had a vet.
This is new.
This is
okay.
Him. This is him. He's the vet now.
Which scares me because he's still volatile. He still acts like a baby sometimes. And you can't do that as the leader. Sometimes you got to suck it up for the good of the team. But I don't know if that affects him as a player. If I'm reining him in.
I know what you're saying. I mean, in a way, JJ's his vet, right? JJ Redick is his vet, like head coach. I mean, and I think he does understand. Jason Kidd would always talk to him in that kind of way too. Like, you have to understand how your actions on the court with the referees and complaining and this and that, how that affects the whole team, but also the way we're perceived by the refs, the way we get treated by the refs and all that. I think at some point that stuff just clicks for you or it doesn't. You're either going to be that guy or you're not. Like,
that's true.
Draymond, for whatever you want to say about Draymond, I think he understands that now. I think for a long time he didn't. He was that bark, that edge. That's what made him great. Now he's got more of a handle on it. Like when he unleashes, it's not because he can't control it. It's because he decided to do that.
This is him under control? That's terrifying.
Well,
okay.
I think also for Draymond, it's realizing that the basketball part of it is sort of deteriorating too.
Yeah.
So you can't be that guy and also not be as good on the court as you once were, for sure. Out here at Rams camp, the practice is underway. They are hitting each other.
I haven't seen anybody pop anybody.
I haven't seen 95.
You're not going to mash your teammate.
I haven't seen your guy 95 out there yet.
No, I think he's got the vet day. And, he and Stafford, they don't need a lot of camp. And the last thing you want is something stupid to happen on the first day.
I don't think he should be out there because he needs it. I want to be out there because I just want to see it.
Totally. I want to.
I just want to see it. That's all.
So right now it's mostly Stetson Bennett and
Ty Simpson.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so Stafford's not out here. Miles
You got a lot of
Garrett's
first-unit defenders, though.
I don't believe Devontae Adams is out here. I don't think I've seen
Puka.
Puka's out there.
Puka's out there, okay.
A lot of first-unit defenders. A lot of your top corners are out there. Your safeties, your defensive linemen are rolling through. So they're getting good work. And your You're starting O-line.
Emmanuel Forbes didn't do much to help your defensive guys or athletes thing. Dropped an interception.
You saw that one?
I did see that.
You got to have it. DBUs are not acceptable anymore.
He sort of clanked that one.
Yeah.
So that's not helping your case right there.
You see? Yeah, I was trying to ignore that. But yeah. But you got to, there's no excuse for that. You got to catch that. Oh, my God. Are you crazy?
This is also reminding me of the one thing that was really hard for me covering football is that I'm very short.
You got to get out there.
Everybody stands.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard, Momo.
I can't see very much.
No.
I'm like, what? Oh.
The worst view is right on the sideline. Like it is the absolute worst view in the whole stadium.
So if you did play football, what position would you play?
I mean, look, I have a really good arm. So I was outfielder, so I had a good arm. I could sling it. But I think I was pretty good in space. I'd probably be like a not a running back, but like a receiver out of the backfield.
Really? You want to be with them?
A satellite back.
Why would you want to be with the bad guys? I mean, see you more as like a middle linebacker.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
You see everything.
Yeah,
you can communicate.
But I don't want to hit anybody.
What do you mean you don't want to hit anybody? If we don't hit, we tackle.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't hit, we tackle.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
They hit themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I when I graduated college, I did a couple years of boxing. That was like my workout. I used to go down to Wild Card Gym. I had a private trainer there. We used to hit bags, hit mitts. And then at one point, it was like, hey, do you want to do some sparring? And I was like, no.
I don't want to hit. I don't want to get hit in the face.
No, thank you.
I know what you mean.
I like beating up this bag right here.
Yeah. Puka, dude, he's 25 years old in year 4. Mm-hmm. That is the sweet spot. So whatever you saw of Puka Nacua,
I just saw him make a nice catch right there.
This is the best version of him. This is the best he's ever going to be right now. And he's got a guy that can get him the football. So I'm expecting big fireworks. I wonder, can he force the issue?
Contract-wise?
Contract-wise. If he comes out guns a-blazing, the first 8 weeks, he's close to 1,000 or over it.
I mean, I think that's what it has to take, right? It's got to be something like that. I mean, you got to be on that 2,000-yard pace.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I mean, look, if we wait any longer, it's only going to go up. We need to get in now to lock him into a deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if he can do that. I'm glad that Puka is back to being just normal Puka again,
Well, it was good. We talked to Vinny Bonsignore, and he talked about Puka shrinking the circle and going to therapy and just owning up to what has been a tumultuous offseason. And that is, I think, the first step toward whatever is coming next. Because, I think for him, it's about, keeping the career on track. Definitely the contract being part of it. But just in general, getting the career and keeping it on track, seeing what the ceiling can be, knowing it is a part of a chance to be a part of something really special here. And so I think, I don't know if it's that the vet's got it in his ear or if it's his mom. His mom, right?
Yeah.
I also think it's just consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, I just bring everything back to parenting. How do you change somebody's behaviors? There's consequences.
Yeah.
Headbutt.
It's just he saw right up close, how quickly things can change for you. You can be on top of the world. You and JSN are the top 2 guys in the league, and he got paid and you didn't. That's it.
Question.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's not the first. It's L.A., man. You know how this can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can lose yourself quickly.
Also, he's 24.
Exactly.
25 now.
24 and became a star immediately in Los Angeles, without a doubt. Rams training camp is back today. Tune in this afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. for DeMarco, Ramona, and me, Marcus, live from Rams training camp at LMU. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, powered by Waba Grill. It's for you.
The coolest person that knew your name.
The coolest.
You saw some famous person and they knew your name. Because that's what happened to him, right? All of a sudden, everybody knew his name.
I thought you were asking who the coolest person that knew my name was.
That's what I'm saying. Like the coolest.
Did you know who it was?
Who?
What's that?
Timothy Chalamet.
I think he might have just been told my name. I don't think he really.
Oh, okay.
Look, you know who I think was the coolest? Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. No way.
I was down at the WWE thing in New Orleans, and I saw Ric Flair, and apparently he's a big ESPN guy. And I saw him, and I was there with my husband. I remember I was covering Ronda Rousey when she was first making her debut. And I go down to New Orleans, and my husband's a huge wrestling fan, right? So we see, I go, that's Ric Flair. And Nevin goes, oh, my God, do you think we can meet him? And I was like, sure. And I go up to him, and he goes, I love you. I know you. And I was like, what? And then oh, my gosh, you got to meet. He knew who I was right away. He watches. And I go, we got to do some woos. Let's woo, let's go.
There you go.
So we have all these videos of me doing the woo.
That's amazing.
I begged him to chop me. He wouldn't do it.
Really?
I wanted the Ric Flair chop. He wouldn't do
you
it.
probably got to pay extra for that.
I mean, but come on, dude. Beat chop Ric Flair.
Did he know who you were?
Of course. I've met him a few times.
Of course.
No.
Did
St.
you
Louis
guys
was a
catch that?
huge hotbed
Of
for
course.
wrestling, so they would always come through. We'd always interview the wrestlers.
Yeah.
The guy that got me was actually Mike Tyson.
Oh, that would get me too.
Yeah, Mike
that
Tyson.
would get me.
I'm on Rodeo Drive, and I'm never on Rodeo
Did he
Drive.
like stop you?
Well, I'm looking this way, and somebody taps me on the shoulder, so I spin into it, and I turn around, and it's Mike Tyson.
And he popped you right in the
No,
I'm just kidding.
he just stood there, and I'm like, freaked. He's like, hey, DeMarco.
Hey, DeMarco.
Hey, DeMarco.
Hey, DeMarco, how are you?
How are
Whoa.
you? You know, that's
That's a good
that's
Tyson
really
right
good.
there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wait, I didn't know that you had that in your
I
bag.
have a lot of hidden talents. You know,
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm
Oh
back
my
here.
gosh, Mark Grant.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I like
All
how
right.
we're all
That's
backing
pretty
up,
cool.
huh?
Yeah. But
We're all backing
Yeah,
up.
'cause
Yeah,
it's
we're all
sunny.
backing up.
What's
That's what I'm
happening?
trying
Oh,
to
the
see.
sun's
I
coming
can't
up.
see over
Sun's
anybody. So
creeping
the
into the
farther
tin
back
here
I
right
get,
now.
the more I can see.
This is the Aaron Donald thing, right? See, it gets hot. It's uncomfortable. So, I mean, this is great weather. Don't get me wrong. But some places, you go and practice. It's hot. It's humid. It's uncomfortable.
Vegas.
Well,
You got
Kirk's saying they practice at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
in Vegas.
You got a dorm bed.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Do they make the vets stay in the dorm?
Of course they do. That's what I
Really?
mean. So imagine Aaron Donald's life right now.
This is what's different than basketball and football. In basketball, they stay at the Ritz.
Do they really?
If they
Oh,
can't
no.
stay at the Ritz, then they're going to stay at SLS. If they don't stay at that, they're going to stay at some
All
really
high
good.
end?
It's all 5-star. It's in the CBA.
But there's like 100 guys
it's
out here, though.
collectively bargained.
But there's 100
But
dudes
your
out here.
vets should.
Yeah, 100 dudes. It's a lot more. But
Like,
I mean,
is Matt Stafford sleeping in a dorm bed?
absolutely, he has to.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to
With
go
that
through.
back?
You got to go through bed. Now there's some wink stuff. Just be here at bed check, and then once I leave, go ahead and go home.
Okay.
But if you're that sort of guy, but most of these guys have to be here.
Do
but
they bring their own mattress on the road? Like
absolutely,
Shohei?
yes. You guys will spend thousands of dollars to take care of themselves. But this is what I mean. Can you imagine giving up your retired life to come back out and be a grunt again? You know, you got to be out in the sun.
Because that's part of it too. Like
yeah.
if you're gonna play, if you're gonna be in the trenches, you got to be in the trenches.
You got to be out there.
You can't just parachute in and be like, "I'm ready."
Nope. Especially at
Let's
that
go.
position. So I mean, I keep telling people, can he still do it? Absolutely. Why the decision is so hard? You got to give up your entire
gotta be
life
honest.
to come back out
I
here.
don't think he's gonna do it.
You don't think so? I think it's still 50-50.
I do too. I just.
Oh, you're 50-50 now. 'Cause I think you were a little bit closer.
No,
a couple weeks ago.
I've been 50-50 the whole time.
He has.
The biggest draw for him is actually Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Putting those two guys on the same defensive line would be it would be lethal, and I would love to
Marco,
see it.
you know him, right?
Yeah.
Would he come back middle of the season?
Sure, if he can come back and play, he'll come back.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different when you haven't been hit in a few years. Like, I know he's still in great shape, but when you haven't been hit or done the hitting, like you haven't been tackling, like you've been.
Okay, different positions. Phillip Rivers came off the couch, 40 pounds heavier, and was okay.
He was okay.
You never lose your ability to play as long as you
But
still
that's
have
a
your
quarterback.
You're right, and I think they would treat him the right way. Like you're only gonna be out there on third and a lot.
Who was the linebacker, or was it linebacker or safety who came back? Eric Weddle?
Eric Weddle,
yeah.
Straight off the couch.
Look at that. See, I know football.
There you go. I know.
Come on now.
I know. Eric Weddle came off the couch. They called him.
Yeah.
They called him, hey, you got some
How long
snaps
had he
left?
been out?
He'd been out for 4 years.
Woo.
Wow. Yeah, he'd been out for a while and
So they
came
can't
right
be
back
that-
and
I
won
just-
a ring.
I just have this thing with Aaron Donald. He is so good that sometimes when you walk away on top, it's hard to. Does he want to take a chance of like not coming back if he's not at that
If
same
he can't
peak?
be Aaron Donald.
If he comes
Can't
back
be at
and
that same peak.
But if he comes back and this team wins a second Super Bowl, he wins his second. What does that do for his legacy?
I think
Nothing.
legacy,
He's already the greatest.
already the greatest.
That's what I mean. I mean, so what's the benefit? The only thing that I'm saying, the only thing that would draw me is to play with Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Just because that would be so much fun.
Oh, another dropped interception. 2 guys on the defense dropped that.
You should do push-ups.
2 guys missed that one.
You should do push-ups. I hate
But
that. Come on.
If he comes back, I mean, this team already has such high expectations of, I don't want to say Super Bowl or bust. I know that's the notion out there. But if he does come back, I mean, that's it, right? Like, people just go home with Aaron Donald.
That's the thing. That's football. You can still be really good and lose. I mean, you could have the best team.
It's true.
And have one bad game. It could be that weird. What was the snow game with Seattle, with Denver, and
with the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Denver in the.
Denver, yeah. I was thinking about the Eagles
and the
game.
Patriots. Denver and the
in the
Patriots.
AFC Championship game.
Yeah. Do we know if the best team won that?
No, definitely.
No,
Whoever could catch a frozen ball.
The Patriots 18-1, right? I mean, they all year had been the best team, and then Eli Manning does some clownery and you get a helmet catch, and that's it. That's all it takes.
But also, the Patriots had a very questionable schedule.
I mean, this past year, look, you can only play who's in front of you. They beat all the right teams, but yeah, I mean.
But if you did put Aaron on this team,
come on now.
You would definitely be in the mix for a Super Bowl. And
aren't you
not only that, you might be one of the best teams ever. Myles Garrett has never been on a team
that's good
to where he could keep a lead for 3.5 quarters, and he's got 121 sacks.
I'm so excited for him.
Imagine
not just to watch him, but for him personally.
Well, imagine what he's going to look like when he's got a lead, when he's rushing the passer 90% of the time.
I keep saying it's kind of the football equivalent of Shohei, right? Shohei being great and putting up numbers on a team that went nowhere for years.
That's a great comparison.
Then showing up on a team that, really
Except
has...
for Shohei chose this.
Yeah.
Like, Shohei chose to go to the Dodgers. Like, Myles just got let out. You're like, whoa, I can get to heaven now. Like,
he got the lottery ticket. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Have you seen him in person?
Yes. I saw him at the ESPYs when he was there with Chloe Kim, and I was like,
monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Monster.
I walked in here Monday, and I got here so early, and, I was like, holy bleepery, there he is. And
he looks like he should be in a Marvel movie.
He really does.
Yeah.
He really does. Like, if Marvel calls him, just do it.
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah, just do it. Just put him on
Honestly,
something.
you could put him and Aaron Donald together in a Marvel movie.
You could.
Have them, be a couple Avengers or something like that.
I mean, they look better than some of the ones they got right now. So.
See, we're just talking about ability now. Hold on. See, there we go. We don't have to go to looks. There we go. Come on.
Out here at Rams camp, practice is underway. We are hoping to talk to Kobie Turner a little bit later on, right near the end of the show. But got a little shop talk coming up next. DeMarco and Travis hanging out here at LMU. And first, let you know that LAFC is on the road tomorrow night to take on Vancouver. Tune in at 3:30 p.m. for BMO Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz, leading you right up to kickoff at 4 p.m. Catch every moment on the ESPN LA app, home of LAFC.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Philadelphia, if he goes there and in the next year or two is to win a title, I mean, unbelievable story. But if he goes there and he doesn't even sniff a title, it's like, wow, man, you went and played for yet another team, sort of crawling to the end of your career, even if he's great.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
The bikini debuted in July of 1948. Coincidentally, that's the last time I felt ready to wear one. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Appetite for Destruction plays the music of Guns N' Roses. Poolside playback, August 13th.
Number 2.
Summertime is pool time. Rent a casino with a private pool.
And the number 1 reason.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest priced gas around.
Morongo, good times.
The personalities you know. This season, considering how the hell it went, not a failure. They missed LeBron for the first 14 games. He had no preseason. They lose Austin for 5 weeks. Then he eventually comes back.
The personalities you know, the teams you love, the station you spend time with every day. LA's mega sports station. ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. 0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Have you slept in silk pajamas yet?
No.
Try it.
Really?
You'll be like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Yeah.
You are hanging out with a Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You guys like silk, right? No?
Back to the guys.
Up in just a bit, but DeMarco, news involving Tony Romo.
Oh, man.
He is, I guess, suspended, indefinitely, I think is basically what is going on. Have we maybe seen the last of Tony Romo on CBS, I think is the question.
Could be. Is J.J. Watt stepping in there?
He is taking over
as the number one?
With the number one with Jim Nantz.
Here's the thing with Romo. He was so good his first year, and I think it's because he had just got done playing, so he knew what everyone was doing. He was so good at understanding exactly what was happening on the field, and he came out of the bottle like that, just awesome. And he
all
got
the prediction
paid.
stuff. Yeah.
All the predictions. He was calling plays out. I'm like, yeah, because he just got done playing. He was just running that
He was
stuff.
just out there.
And then it's about how well do you keep up? How well do you study? How well do you know what's going on? How you stay current? And I think, he fell off a bit.
You think so?
I mean, I don't think he was as good after the first year.
Calling games? I tend to be announcer agnostic.
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
But the prediction stuff isn't hitting quite the way it was.
Calling out plays.
Hitting others.
There are definitely times when it feels like he's sort of winging it out there.
You think so?
As opposed to actually preparing for what's to come.
Was it a bad listen? Because Nance is top notch.
I mean, listen, I watch Monday Night Football, okay, and I watch Sunday Night Football, but for the rest of the time I watch Red Zone, so I don't really hear
I watch a lot
I don't even really hear the announcers very often.
So you hear him in
right?
fits and starts.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't know. He was such a flash in the pan at first. Like, everybody was like, wow, this guy's amazing. But it just didn't continue. And then now you have this, what they caught him with an open container.
Yeah, he's
the dash
DUI video and everything, yeah.
It's just, it's a bad look. And when you're already making more money than they probably want to pay you.
Yeah.
And now there's a capable replacement right behind him.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's a bad time.
You gave him an excuse to get rid of you.
That's exactly what it is. So, I don't know.
We'll see.
I think we wait to see what happens. But he is on leave until further notice. And,
I mean, I'm all for second chances, though.
Me too.
I think let's see what happens here.
I hope this is his rock bottom. If he needs help, then good.
I have a question, though. So how come his stuff didn't disappear like 49ers coach?
Kyle Shanahan. That's a weird story.
I want to know. Why
it's different with a DUI than he dropped his cell phone while he was driving. And I mean, is there anything else besides that? Did I miss anything?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he gave an interview where he said the
he-
police report's wrong. I caused it. I dropped my cell phone between the seats. I would look down for a half second. I swerved into the oncoming traffic.
Oncoming traffic.
Yeah. He kind of owned it. It was just weird that it didn't come out right away. I'm gonna
and even the details sort of came out in drips and drabs.
Yeah.
So the journalist in you, would you take that story or would you dig into that story?
I would dig into the story because it just came out weird, right?
Yeah.
But I will say, I also am respectful. I mean, the man got really hurt. You know,
he got all banged up. Yeah.
He really had a concussion. He got pretty hurt. Like, the first thing that happens when a public figure gets hurt or when anyone gets hurt is you got to make sure they're okay. So I don't know how bad it was at first. Like, we don't necessarily need to know the second it happens when somebody gets hurt. They need to worry about being okay.
Right.
So I like to give people a little grace. Right?
Okay.
I mean, let's give him some grace.
Yep.
You know. I mean, and I don't know what happened to the other driver in this story. Did you read about it?
I know it was I believe a 21-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And
is she okay?
I think so. Part of the reason that Kyle Shanahan owned up to it is because this one was catching all the blame for what happened. And so he was like, hey, look, no, I was the one at fault. The police report's wrong. Please basically don't blame her. Don't put the fault on her for what happened.
Well, don't get me wrong. Anything that ails the Niners, I'm happy about. But I'm glad they're okay, though.
And theoretically, I think in California, I don't think motor vehicle incidents are necessarily I don't think the report comes out right then.
Oh, okay.
It takes a while for that to come out, for it to become public record. Like when Tiger Woods got hurt, you know how we all knew is because he got really hurt.
That's true. He got
And he it was a single car crash. It was only him, but he had to be he almost died. It was a really intense. It was a really serious crash. He's a public figure of note. There was a sheriff's report. There was a lot of officials on scene who had to report on that, who would answer to the media. This seemed like just a traffic collision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like CHP or just Santa Clara County something.
Right.
So I don't think that's as fishy as the Romo thing at all.
Yeah. Romo kind of reminds me of Jim Carrey.
What?
Okay.
Like all of a sudden he wasn't funny anymore. You know what I mean?
I was wondering
the same stuff he used to do.
I was wondering where you were going with it.
The same facial, all the stuff. Once you've seen him, I've seen it before.
Once you've seen Liar Liar, it's kind of like, all right.
Well, I guess so. I don't mind. I still like the guy calling games.
I don't dislike him on the call. I just think it was. What happens is there's a new level of scrutiny on you.
Correct.
When you make all that money. He reset the market for all of them.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody got paid because Tony Romo got paid.
This is true. Wow.
This is some shop talk for real now.
That was shop talk.
That was shop talk.
That was shop.
That kind of was. Birthdays. We mentioned it earlier. In fact, it was the whole point of A Race to the Crown. Wesley Snipes, 64 years old.
Wesley Snipes type?
Happy birthday, Blade.
Yes, sir.
Mark Cuban. 68
Wow.
years old.
You ever met Cuban?
I have.
Many times.
Many times?
I have held a tape recorder while he did interviews on the Stairmaster.
Why did he get out of basketball?
Because he's a middle-class billionaire.
He's a middle-class? I've never heard that.
That's what his words were.
What's a middle-class billionaire?
I don't know. I'd like to find out.
Not real rich. There's Balmer rich, and then there's, everybody else. There's if you're not, there's a level that you're at.
A hierarchy of.
Yeah, if that billion is a lot to you.
I got you.
If that billion is wow, that's a lot.
Right.
But then there's Balmer who makes $1 billion every day on his Microsoft stock.
Wow.
There's different.
Okay.
And I think the guys in the league now there was just enough real billionaires.
Yeah.
Roll
I'll take being a poor billionaire.
I'll take that middle class billionaire life.
I'll take the millionaire
I'll
part
be a
of it.
broke billionaire.
Let's really take that.
I don't even
Zach Brown of the Zach Brown Band,
48 years old today.
I don't know the Zach Brown Band.
Oh, it's good.
Kind of like
a little bit of chicken fried.
Like a little country, a little rock and roll.
Tonight.
Little country, little rock and roll. You've probably seen him.
At the radio.
Huge, bushy beard, kind of big guy with a bushy beard.
Okay.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Make me hungry. Big guy with a bushy beard. Isn't he behind me?
Yeah, it's like that.
Lil Uzi Vert is 31 years old today.
Lil Uzi Vert.
BJ Novak of The Office. 47 years old.
My age.
There you go.
You an Office person, you guys?
No.
I was never hardcore.
I never watched it.
I'll stop maybe and watch a few minutes here or there.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I just didn't watch it.
I went down the rabbit hole. I didn't know there was a Chris Brown connection to The Office.
As in, the singer Chris Brown?
Yes.
Okay.
That song, Tonight, I've Been Waiting My Whole Life, that was in the finale, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea.
I used to run into Craig Robinson at a dive karaoke bar near my old apartment.
Yeah.
And he would just hang out. He would never sing karaoke. He would just sit at the bar late at night, chat up the bartender. Just chill.
He's one of them dudes, I just laugh when I see him. He doesn't have to do anything. It makes me laugh.
Today is National Avocado Day.
I like me some avocados.
I had some avocado toast this morning. I had no idea. Just
listen. You know what? You know what I do now when I'm trying to be good.
What's that?
You know those late night cravings that you get sometimes.
All the time.
You ate dinner early and you're like, I'm kind of hungry. I want to eat. Sometimes I just have an avocado.
Oh,
really?
That's healthy fat to have at night.
Yeah.
Just have avocado, mash it up, a little salt, a little lemon, whatever.
Doesn't taste as good as ice cream though.
No.
That's my midnight craving. Yeah.
No, but just try it.
Okay, I'll try that.
All
right.
I might
Skinny
eat
pop or
avocado
avocados?
and then the ice cream.
No. Ice cream.
Maybe more up your alley, DeMarco. It is National Cotton Candy Day.
Not a fan.
No.
Really?
Not a fan of
It's
cotton
nasty.
candy.
I mean, it's spun sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my kid loves it.
I was
Whenever
gonna
we go
say-
to Disneyland or stuff, we have to get cotton candy.
Okay.
I think
love
it's
that.
also the texture is very spider webby and gives me.
Well, it just melts in your mouth.
That's true.
I'm getting a little nails on the chalkboard.
We've all had to finish our kids' cotton candy.
No, we have not. No. Toss
I
it.
just don't.
On this day in 1948, Idlewild Field in New York International Airport was dedicated. You now know it as John F. Kennedy Airport.
No way.
Yes.
I do do whatever I can to avoid going to JFK.
Really?
Is it a mess?
That drive. My God!
Every time I fly, I forget how far it is.
It's
to get
so
into
far.
the city.
Where do you just flew 6 hours to New York, and they're like, okay, 2 more hours to the city.
It's not like LaGuardia is much closer. LaGuardia is also far from the airport.
Newark is the best. Newark. Always go to Newark.
Is that where you fly into?
Yes.
I just was there. I go to Newark.
Newark. Okay.
I hate having to do all the thing, but it's way closer to the city than if you do JFK. JFK is just cheaper.
It's just far, and it's also Newark. You also do sort of have a public transportation option if all else fails. Whereas JFK, you're just stuck in that cab.
Which is why I love O'Hare, because at least from O'Hare,
I did the air train out there one time. The 7.
I did the air train. We were just there in December, and we did the air train, and then we did because we did stay in Brooklyn, so it was a little different. But now we're staying in the city because we're gonna go see. My boyfriend is a Yankee fan, so we're doing Boston Red Sox and Yankee game out there at the end of the next month. So we're looking at, and then I was like, dude, let's go to Newark. But it is way cheaper to fly into JFK. I really did it. So it's not convenient, but.
Wait, Milli Vanilli's a Yankees fan?
He's not.
How dare you?
Why would you say that? He doesn't look like him.
No, I really don't like him.
Speaking of the Red Sox,
your boyfriend?
This day in 1961,
there you go.
at Fenway Park in Boston, the first All-Star game tie in Major League Baseball history happened because the game was stopped in the ninth inning because of rain.
Really? The first tie?
First tie in the All-Star game.
Baseball. Really? Okay.
The All-Star game.
The All-Star game.
Did the fans boo?
Probably, and then they decided to make a weird rule that home field advantage was involved.
Okay.
No, I'm making that part.
Oh, did you really?
1971, James Taylor had a #1 hit with "You've Got a Friend."
You've got a friend in me.
No, that's Randy.
That's Randy Newman.
You may call out my name, and you know wherever I am.
Is that a Carole King song?
I'll come. She wrote it.
Yeah.
And it's James Taylor.
Everything is always a Carole King song. If you don't know, it's Carole King.
To see you again.
I got to up my James Taylor.
James Taylor's awesome.
Yeah.
I believe we are contractually obligated to mention this one. On this day in 1995, the Walt Disney Company announced their plans to purchase both ABC and ESPN.
This is a big deal.
No way.
It's a big deal. It's why we all get to go to Disneyland.
That's when it switched.
Having an entrance pass.
Yes.
We love that.
When I show up there, you know what my favorite part of going to Disneyland is? And I show them my little employee badge and go, where do you make your magic?
Okay, that freaked me out the first time they asked me that. I was like, that's a private question. What do you say?
Okay, you said, so you know what Briones said the first time? He looked at his wife. And
he's
like, you want to handle this one or should I?
Oh, my God. That's a loaded question.
I was really confused and freaked out when they asked me that. And I was like, oh, wait, are you asking me where I work?
Right.
Yes.
Oh.
Where do you make your magic?
Yes,
where
you work.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a cast member. You're a cast member.
That can go a lot of different ways. Yeah.
1999 on this day, Christina Aguilera had a #1 hit with "Genie in a Bottle."
I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. Yeah, there you go.
That was not even close.
That wasn't even close?
I mean,
Genie in the Bottle, what is it?
No, I cannot sing Christina.
That wasn't the right lyrics?
Aguilera has got
absolutely.
pipes.
Oh, girl, I know.
That's the thing about Christina.
She got pipes.
She has amazing vocals.
Yes.
So it's funny to me that her first big hit was Genie in a Bottle, which is kind of just a poppy song.
You gotta get out there.
Like, have you ever heard her sing the national anthem?
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Gosh.
Yes. Yeah.
Her vocals are insane. She's so underrated.
Wait, did I get the lyrics wrong, or
No,
you
you
just
got
like
it.
my singing?
No, it's her.
I just didn't like
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna sing like Christina.
Nobody sings like Christina.
So, were you Christina or were you Britney?
I was just singing the lyrics like me. I don't know. I'm your
like,
genie
I
in a
remember at the
bottle.
time when they first came out, it was like Britney and Christina were kind of in the
It was
same
like a
era
rivalry.
Yeah,
with a little rivalry. But like,
Oh, this one can't sing.
They were both.
one had
both
pipes and
Mickey
the other
Mouse.
could, you know.
Yeah.
One was just had looks.
Yeah.
Right.
This
Yeah,
one can
Britney's
sing.
talented.
Right.
She's in her
Christina
own way.
is like on par with all the great singers.
Yes. Also, they were both Mickey Mouse kids. Mickey Mouse Club
They were
kids.
Disney kids.
And you should like my boyfriend because he's a Rams fan.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You were waiting on that one.
Yes,
there
I
you
was.
go.
I sure was. And we're waiting on Kobie Turner.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, we are waiting on Kobie Turner. Practice just about to wrap up here at Loyola Marymount.
This is a short practice. They just started.
Well, they also did some workouts earlier.
They did.
Okay.
So
This is the modern NFL, Momo. We used to go 3 hours.
I
Twice
know.
a day in pads.
I was like, there's no way he's going to get here by 6.
Yeah. There he goes.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
is that
the horn.
double?
Final horn.
Wow.
That's it. There you go. Way to
So
go.
Wow.
we're going to come back and talk to Kobie Turner.
They get paid for
his
this?
thoughts
That was like an
on the season as well. Live from Rams training camp here at LMU. DeMarco and Travis here on ESPN LA.
ESPN LA may sound one way on AM.
But you know where it sounds best?
You guessed it, crystal clear digital audio.
Crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA wherever you get your apps.
And you can always watch LA's mega sports station live or on demand on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code RADIO20.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
DeAndre, you still have to watch this film.
He won't.
He's never going to watch that.
You have to see Purple Rain,
I'm
man.
watching Trading Places right now.
Oh, all right. That's pretty good. I approve of that. Like, so Andy Kamenetsky and I, a couple years ago.
Sorry, Marcus, we keep moving back.
That's fine.
Marcus, like, where did it go? He's the only one sitting.
We were telling DeAndre how he has to watch Purple Rain.
Yes.
You know, it is a classic. Like, now you're not. Nobody's going to compare it to.
You're late.
Like, you know, it's not classic cinema. It's not The Godfather, but like it should be in the pantheon of movies you've watched.
Yes. As far as concert movies go, yes, it's one of the best.
I mean, the soundtrack is maybe the greatest movie soundtrack ever.
When I saw it, though, I got to tell you, I was on the side of the time, though.
Oh.
I was in that band.
Morris Day's?
I was on Morris Day's side.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
How's the family?
Right. Until that part. That was cold. You didn't have to do that.
92.
Yeah, I didn't
Here
get to
comes
it until
91.
much later in life because my parents
Kobie.
were not going to let me watch it as a child.
You think Kobie Turner's seen Purple Rain?
You can ask him.
Of course he has seen
You think
Purple
he's seen
Rain.
Purple Rain? Where are we going to put him? Over here?
Right here.
Come over here. Come this way. Come on in here.
Right now,
Do you smell? Do you stink right now? Let me see.
We are being
practice sweat. Come on in here.
Come on in.
There we go. Practice sweat. Put that thing on. There you go.
Hi.
Get the
You guys can have that right there. You can have
This
the
one
chair.
right here. Yes, please sit down. Get off your feet, big fella.
It just worked.
I'm going to move.
I'm going to put the second one over there. So
Joined by Kobie Turner here. The first question, because we were discussing this as you were walking over, have you seen the movie Purple Rain?
With Prince.
No, I haven't.
What?
No.
I know. I'm tripping. I have not indeed seen that one. I haven't even seen Michael, actually, so I'm kind
I
of.
saw that on the
but
plane.
You know, I haven't seen Michael yet, but
I have a whole 4-month-old at the house. So
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's a fair
congratulations.
excuse.
you know what?
Thank
Here's
you.
the thing. Because when my son was born and I was doing a lot of those middle of the night feedings, I
Yep.
binged watched a lot of TV and
too.
watched a lot of movies in the middle of the night. So
Yeah.
that might be the
Honestly,
move.
if my daughter didn't sleep so well, I'd probably be stuck on that. But she goes right back to sleep, at least for now, until she
Wow.
gets some regression. So
What a
I'm
blessing.
gonna take my
Enjoy
sleep
it.
when I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how has that changed you? Fatherhood. As an athlete, as a football player, as a human.
It gives you some new purpose. And it's also one of those things where it's like, man, like I love the game of football. I love being with my wife and my daughter and spending that time. So, but being able to come out here to camp and really get locked in and focus, I think, camp is so smart, and this is exactly what I need to get ready for the season. I kind of have to get away from the off season where I got to spend every day with them, and obviously I'm going to be spending it every day when I get back home. But to really be able to get locked in on football, but it's been wild, man.
Okay.
It gives you a whole new purpose.
So all that time that you spend with your daughter and your wife and everything, what were you doing before you had a child? Like all the extra time?
Hanging out with Steve.
Yeah, kicking it with Steve Davis. Me and my wife we have a little pool at the house, so we'll have little pool days.
Okay.
We'll watch shows. I'll do a little music here and there. I'll play Rocket League. I love playing Rocket League. But yeah, it's kind of cool because so much of my life has been a life that we can now bring our daughter into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when we hang out with people, we're hanging out with Davis Allen and his wife, and they'll just come over to our house and we'll have a pool day, or they'll come over to our house and we'll have a meal. And, we do all the same things. We just now have another part of our family involved. So it's really cool.
Football-wise, first day in pads, how'd it feel?
It felt good. Definitely a lot to clean up, but that's to be expected. I mean, we haven't had these pads on since Seattle, and, especially in the trenches, everything is so technical. Your hands have to be exactly right. And so, but it's good because this is the first step towards playing real football. Playing, even when we're getting 11 on 11 reps, but with no pads, it's not the same thing. So it's been good to get back out there and to be able to go up against our offense as well. That's providing a really good look, and we're providing a really good look for them, iron sharpening iron. So, yeah, it's been good.
First day you get to put your hands on people. Love that. Just grab them up. There's McDuffie walking by. We've talked about Myles Garrett. I mean, you can see the talent on this football field. I mean, how does that feel when you look around and see this is my football team?
Yeah, it feels awesome. I think we're in the process of building something really special. Now we have to continue to come all together to establish our team culture and to grow, to be able to play 11 as one, right? And when you talk about Myles, too, to be able to understand how he rushes and how we got to incorporate that into the way that all of us rush so that we can rush 4 as one. So bringing in, a lot of new faces and having a lot of returning faces, too, to build up this defense and to build up this team has been incredible. Just got to continue to build together.
I can help you with the Myles thing. Okay, when you're on his side, just get the hell out of the way. How about that?
Hey, that dude, he was Defensive Player of the Year for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
I kid. You're on one as well. Talk about your progression. You've seen just about everything. You've been just about everywhere in this league. Where are you at in your game right now?
Yeah, I'm just continuing to grow, continuing to, I try to each and every day go back to my process feeling like a rookie. There's so much stuff to continue to learn. The game changes each and every year. I mean, you think about it, right? The introduction of 13P that Sean and really our
13 personnel,
in,
3 tight ends, yeah.
Right, that they brought into the league, and now a lot of teams have been, incorporating that into their game, and so the game continues to change. It's continuing to find new ways to sharpen my toolbox. The off season is about preparing my tools, and then in camp you get to sharpen that toolbox so that depending on what type of offensive lineman you come up against, what type of offense you come up against, you can say, all right, this week I got to pull out the hammer. This week I got to pull out the wrench, whatever it is, and you have all of those things prepared. So I'm continuing to sharpen my toolbox, get in my bag, and continuing to just love the game of football, honestly. Like, it's such a blessing to be out here with this great group of guys, and that's where I'm at. So I'm going to keep stacking, I'm going to keep pushing it, and I'm going to keep loving every second of it.
I just wanted to go with that 13 personnel so I can sound smart in front of Momo. She went to Stanford. She's a Stanford grad.
We had Kevin Demoff on earlier, and I said, you built this twice. The first time it was you traded for a lot of guys to get to that last year. This year it was a lot homegrown guys. What does it feel like to be part of that, to be part of this build?
Yeah, it's honestly been really cool. I've honestly felt like it's built each year since I've been here.
Yeah.
To be able to take another step each year in the playoffs, and obviously each year you want to win it all. And also each year is a completely new year. So, I don't know what this team has in store for us. It's about how we come together, how we can play 11 as one, 22 as one, and to be able to go out and execute come Sundays. Or, I guess we're playing every day of the week, basically. So come whatever day of the week that we're playing on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what it's about. And so it's definitely exciting to be around this group of guys, but we got to make sure that we put it all together. Nothing gets won, in August and in July. So we're going to continue to build, to come together as a team, to establish our culture. And, we know how that shows up on game day. So that's the start of it.
I have a question for you. So I'm the producer here for the guys, and everybody here says this team has a different aura. So you even see it on the stands here. People are just excited. They have you guys going to the Super Bowl, me included. But for you specifically, because DeMarco did me dirty with Steve, he was like, "Oh, speak to him in Spanish," and I know you speak Spanish, right?
I didn't know Steve didn't speak Spanish.
Are you serious?
I had no idea.
He did me so dirty. But you do. So how does that also help you incorporate yourself into this team and this community, especially with such, high expectations this season, knowing that you can kind of do that duality?
Yeah, I feel like first of all, to be able to have my wife who's Peruvian and to be able to talk with her parents and who is our baby's grandparents as well. I was just on the phone with them today because my wife is back at home with them and I'm speaking to them in Spanish. So that's kind of, a lot of where that kind of built up and why I've kept up with it. But I think it is a special thing to be a part of this Los Angeles community. I think a lot of the issues that go on, that are dear to this community are also dear to my heart through my experiences. So it does mean a lot for me to not only be able to be playing in the NFL, but for me to be a part of this Los Angeles community. I think that just, allows me to relate and it gives it a little bit more meaning of who I'm going out and who I'm representing on Sundays.
I took a guess. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Talking to Rams defensive tackle Kobie Turner. As we were watching you guys out here at practice, one thing that is undeniable is seeing Sean McVay just in the middle of everything. To the point that we are just like, hey, man, watch out sometimes.
I get nervous for him.
Right. What is it like, though, working with him and sort of learning and training and working around with a guy like that?
Man, he's a ball of energy. Honestly, I know that I've been so blessed to be able to play for him to be my head coach for these 3 years. You think of it, I don't know if it was today or if it was yesterday or maybe it was 2 days ago. He comes up into the meeting room and Giff is up there talking and you're like, okay, he's just going to sit in the back. And he's like, well, actually, I have this one thing. And he just goes on. And you can tell, he just truly loves the game of football. He truly appreciates this team. And I know a lot of people early on had him pegged as an offensive coach, but he's truly been involved on every facet of this team, offense, defense, and in the kicking game. And it's special to play for a coach like that, to have a true players coach who cares about, what each part of the team has going on, and then also who cares about you off the field as well. I ran him to him at the farmer's market, so he sat and talked with him and his wife for a little bit too. But, yeah, it's special. But yeah, he definitely gets into the middle of things a little bit. You would wish maybe he steps a little bit farther back, but he likes to see things up close and personal.
So you're a farmer's market guy?
Oh yeah.
Healthy? Like, would you drink the spearmint chlorophyll hydration
I'm not gonna
water
lie,
I got?
looking at that. That looks like it's from Erewhon.
It's Rainbow Acres. It is. Look, if it was from Erewhon, that would be $17.95.
Right, exactly. That's true. That's got a lot of big.
I stopped at. I said, "What's a good healthy place I could stop at?"
Mango yogurt almonds.
Yeah, you can have some if you want.
I knew you and Momo. I knew you and Momo would.
It was in the sun.
One thing before we let you go: are those musical notes on your thigh pads?
Oh, absolutely. So I started off, I think, 2 years ago. I had just like some eighth notes, a pair of eighth notes. I had some quarter notes, and then last year I kind of flipped to having a treble clef on one side and a bass clef on, two sides. It kind of represents the duality of me, and it reminds me to stay in the present as well. And I just like going out there and representing music. Like I'm a freaking music nerd. So I'm gonna wear music stuff on my thigh pads, but also know that when you're seeing these music clefs and stuff, most of the time it's gonna be when I'm getting a sack and the camera zoomed in on me. And I'm doing my thing. So I like to be able to represent the duality that I have, going on. And for this to be shown off, I got to make plays.
Now I really hate you. You're young. You can sing. You speak Spanish. What's going on here?
Oh man.
What's the soundtrack that's in your head when you're out there just playing?
It kind of depends. You want to know what I was listening to right before I got out here? Yeah. My favorite musical, Hades Sound, they just did like a pro shot that is going around in theaters. So I listened to Wait For Me before I got out here, the reprise. Eva Knows Blazada, I think is her name. As Eurydice is crazy. But yeah, I just have like a bunch of different things, whether it be that, whether it be Hamilton. Some days I'm like, my music range is so vast. It just kind of depends on what hits.
So like if I start singing something from Wicked, you would just jump right in.
Oh, I know what you're singing for sure. Yeah, I love Wicked.
You gonna do one? No?
You want to go Defying Gravity?
He goes no.
No, he's not going to do it. Okay. I thought Momo was going to do it. Okay.
Strange within me.
There we go.
Something is not the same. Yeah.
He's saying it way better.
I'm not doing
it. Fantastic. He's the conductor.
Yes, sir.
Turner,
Thank
hoping
you, sir.
to make some beautiful music this year on the field
Getting the ice
for the Los Angeles Rams. Hey, appreciate the time, man. Good luck this year.
Yes, sir. One more question. Does Puna talk to you guys?
Oh, yeah.
But he's my toughest interview.
Yeah, no. He's not going to talk to y'all, but yeah.
Puna, you had a great game. You had 12 tackles, 3 sacks. How do you feel? Good.
Hey, that's who he is. That's 97 for you.
Oh,
man. Thanks,
Ask
man.
him about his soundtrack.
Appreciate it. Got a good chance to talk to Kobie Turner here as we wrap things up here at practice here at the Loyola Marymount. Things getting done for the afternoon. It's been a fun day out here for sure. Had a chance to talk to Kevin Dimoff. Talked to our pal Kirk Morrison. A whole lot going on.
Benny Bonsignor. Hang out with Momo. Good show.
Fantastic
Good
day.
show. Yes,
Appreciate y'all coming by.
I can't see anything. This is totally in my eyes. I just keep backing up.
Catch y'all on Monday.
Yeah, but I'll be back here tomorrow with Cappy, so be sure to check us out from 4 to 7 in the afternoon. But fun show today. Stick around. We got more coming up from Rams Camp all week long. It's DeMarco Travis, Marcus, Momo, D-Far, Laura, hanging out in ESPN Los Angeles.
LAFC is on a roll with 4 straight wins, and now it's a showdown at the top